that correct? Did I do that properly? I think I did. Okay, good. I did. Oh my gosh, I got a little bit scared. A little bit scared for that. I was a little bit nervous. A bit worried that it wasn't gonna work, but it did. I feel like I have something in my eye, but I also don't know. Eyelashes. Who invented them? Ooh, let me also save and exit. There we go. Anyway, hello. Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome on in. Okay. I feel like I do have something in my eye, but I don't know what it is. Oh my gosh, I feel like they are eyelashes. I need to clip off all my eyelashes immediately. Hello, Super Buns. Welcome in. Thank you for the early crew and the daily click for Palestine. How are you feeling? How is your lovely Tuesday morning going so far? Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just getting started. I'm trying to figure out what is in my eye first and foremost because I literally have no idea what's in my eye. I don't know if you ever had that problem or not. Aha, there you are. It was an eyelash. Of course it was. Of course it was. um, and I'm glad you're doing good. You bought a new foundation today, and it's so good and such a good match. Oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad. I am really glad. That's always fun. Buying new things that match is a good thing because I love interior design and I like when things match. And when they match, I feel powerful or extra powerful, actually. That's nice. What color is it? Also, Victoria Nicole, welcome in. Should I get excited we're getting fairies in The Sims? Honestly, okay, I don't even think we're getting fairies. I don't think we're getting fairies in The Sims 4, mainly because I don't know. I want to see fairies, mainly because that's the only occult that we don't have in The Sims, minus zombies. And I feel like with the occults that we've been getting in The Sims 4, they have been a little bit better, minus the mermaids and minus the aliens. Vampires, werewolves, spellcasters, yeah, just those three have been really nice to play with. But I'm thinking that they could do fairies perfectly okay, especially knowing how The Sims 3 had fairies. I thought those were really nice, so. Oh, you meant makeup foundation. Okay, okay. Hi, Lulu. Hi, Talkie. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday morning. But yeah, there has not been any announcements about fairies at all in The Sims. If there was, I would be freaking out even more. Personally, just because I have been rewatching some of the Tinkerbell movies and Peter Pan as of lately for the past 2 days. And I've been in a fairy mood and I needed to build something in Hemford on Bagley. So yeah, that is why. But I'm glad to see you though overall. If I could make a pack a kit, what would the theme? I was like, if I had the opportunity, I would have loved to make like an elder kit. I would have loved to have an elder kit, mainly for like the clothing and the objects with a little hint of gameplay sprinkled into there. But now like we have kind of like an elder kit for golden years for clothing. I think the shift would be for infants. I think infants need so much stuff that I want to see a little bit more for them. So probably that. Infant kits, tied with a little bit of build and buying gameplay. And if not that one, it would have to be bedroom clutter. I think bedroom clutter is another good one that I would love to create. I'm working on like a little like pitch right now of what I want to see if I make like an infant kit or a bedroom clutter kit, just so that way I have it ready. Be like, hey, here's my pitch Sims team. Let's make it happen. But I don't know how that works really. You want to rewatch Tinkerbell? It's such a good movie. I kind of forget how good it was back in the day, and I just miss it. I feel like they could make another one, honestly. I feel like they could. Oh, you want to see lawn bowling, tea parties, trips for elders? That's what I want so badly. I had made a video, I think last year or something like that, where if we ever got like an elder pack in The Sims 4, it would be really cool to have like cruises. I wouldn't mind if the cruises were rabbit hole because that's what The Sims 4 feels like nowadays. But if we got an opportunity to go on like cruises, fun little like summer camps, like I want more activities for elders, infants, and children. I feel like teenagers already have so much. I feel like newborns are just there. Toddlers already have so much in terms of clothing and objects and gameplay. I'm like infants, children, and elders are like the three that are like missing something, you know? I would love lawn bowling. I would love shuffleboard, tea parties. I want the imaginary friend back, even though that thing was so horrifyingly creepy in The Sims 3. I miss it for the children interactions. I There's a lot of things I really miss. I want to see gymnastics. I want to see ballet. I want to see necessarily I don't think I want physical cars in the game where we can drive them because I'm over it. But I think it would be really nice if we could have a fixer upper car just to fix up and like sell, you know? Ooh, elders doing water aerobics and playing mahjong. Ooh, that is a really I like water aerobics. I've never done it because I can't swim, but I like that. And I would love to see mahjong. Yes. I think whatever pack you make would be amazing. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm hopeful that I'll get the opportunity to make one day. I might ask someone. It's like, how does one pitch an idea to the Sims team to make a kit? At first, I have to make it though. Sims, are you watching? We have all these really good ideas. Come on. Chop chop Sims team. Don't be shy. But no, yeah, I think that would be really fun to do. I'm working on a video right now of like marketing ideas that they could do for the Sims movie. Because if you don't know, we're getting the Sims movie. I don't know when it's coming out. Also, Garrett, hi, welcome in. Nice to see you. But we're getting the Sims movie, and I'm making a video about marketing ideas that they could do that would logically make sense for the Sims community and like what I've seen all around, and then kind of taking notes from like the Barbie marketing playbook that they did. Because the Barbie movie, wonderful. Marketing wise, absolutely amazing. So I'm thinking to myself, what could they logically do? I mean, they could do Crocs, they could do Funko Pops. I had in my list when I was making my PowerPoint slide, I honestly feel like they could do a makeup brand. They could do a makeup brand surrounded by Bella Goth, but they collaborated with Mac for that Mac update that we got maybe a few years ago that didn't really do that well. And the marketing palette for that was kind of sad. So I don't really know. I had written down saying makeup collab question mark, maybe with MAC Cosmetics or maybe with somebody else, because it didn't go that well. Yeah, Garrett's here. Garrett was lurking. I just saw Garrett had early crewed the channel point redemption, so that's why. Also, Dabney, hello. Welcome in. I see you. I see you. Did I not change that? Oh, I did not change that. Oopsies. Yeah, I'm really curious about the Sims movie as well. Like, what is it gonna be about? How are they gonna market it? That's first and foremost. But also, how are they going to, like, who's gonna be in it? All we know is the director, the producer, and who's funding it. And that's all we know. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think, because since Margot Robbie's like producing it, I think they're gonna lean more towards Barbie than Minecraft, because Minecraft it's like it's a video game, of course, as we all know, but it has like pixel like elements that fits like the Minecraft aesthetic. But I feel like Sims, it feels more like Barbie-esque because Barbie, you can do whatever you want. It's very open-ended. And Sims is very open-ended. 25 years of history, so much lore, so much knowledge that you can really tell, like share about. So I feel like it's gonna be lean more towards Barbie. It's gonna be live action, I would say. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of animation involved unless they like so happily like involve void critters. I don't know if they would ever like add in void critters into the picture. They could, and that's all I could really see. Oh well, void critters is a Sims 4 thing. Other animation stuff I can't logically see unless they have a sim imagining something above their head. Maybe a plumb bob. I don't know. Hi, it's good seeing you. I see you, Dabney. I saw you earlier on Discord. I'm happy to see you though. If anyone here can make a plumb bob charm for Crocs, I need to order. No, literally, because I was thinking how like usually Crocs they have like little gems, and it's usually like five gems in a packet. So I'm thinking plumb bob, freezer bunny, Bella Goth, a simoleon coin, and maybe a woohoo one. Like those 5, well, I guess those 5 charms could be a thing. Something simple, probably. Lila and Hot Cheeto, welcome in. Good morning. How are you? I can see pancakes. I can see that too. It'd be really cool if Sims run the movie, even just extras. No, literally, because that's what they did for the Minecraft movie, and I think that one movie that they did with, what was it called? I almost said Big Brother, but what is it called again? The it was that one movie that Ryan Reynolds did where he was like the main character and like lived in like a video game type world. That. So I think they would include Simmers into the movie as like extras, like cameos. Because like if it's a Sims movie, you cannot not have Simmers. You know? It'd be odd. It'd be odd if they didn't include Simmers into the picture. Then it wouldn't be The Sims. Yeah, I could see plumb bob being Croc charms for sure. But yeah, the UK. I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know if they would put it on, because my thinking they would put it on the Sims store website, and I don't know. That's a really good question. A lot of things to think about. Free Guy, that's what it's called. Yeah. So like they had like YouTubers and streamers in that movie, so like, it could be something like that. Oh, I could also see grilled cheese. And hi Sarah, welcome in. Enjoy your Lurky Loos. Okay, so this is what we're working on. We have worked on this last month. It's been a little bit too long since we have worked on this show, but we were working on like a fairy themed whimsical home because 1, I've been watching a lot of Tinkerbell, and 2, I was watching one video by Sid Makamara on YouTube who made like Pixie Hollow in The Sims 4, and I thought that was a really cool idea. And I honestly kind of miss playing with fairies, especially kind of playing The Sims 3 fairies. I wanted to do something whimsical, especially in Hemford on Bagley. But this is kind of what we've done so far. We haven't done any furnishing. We've been mostly doing a lot of exterior design. Yeah, the Free Guy movie. I forget about that one sometimes. Also, Misunderstood, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just yapping, kind of thinking about what we could possibly do, or what the Sims team could possibly do for the Sims movie. Marketing-wise, like what would you want to see in the Sims movie? Who would you want to see in it? What kind of things you would love to see as like products that they could probably make. Ideas. I'm glad to see you though. Yeah, I honestly find like with the whole like shipping and things, it's so hard to find certain products because either they're available but they're not available worldwide. And that's really, really hard when things are not available worldwide, when you like live in the UK or Canada, and then like the taxes are very, very expensive. So I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work. What the what? Hello? Game? What are we doing? That's too high. Okay, there we go. You came in directly in an ad? What? Ads are not supposed to play for the next 25 minutes. That's crazy. Also, MJ, thank you for the daily click for Palestine. Appreciate that a lot. I think I might do some of, well, actually, no, let me go back. Wait, put this one back in the front. I think we have like open-esque windows I could probably add in on the side. Oh wait, no. Cottage living. They have to put some simmers in. No, I agree. They need I think they'll have to include simmers some way, somehow. I mean, if we're just walking across like the street or whatever, or like we're somewhere in the background or interacting with one of the main actors and actresses, I mean, I will take what I can get. We simmers will take the marketing money and run the other direction, but we would do it very gracefully. Put us on that red carpet, Margot. Put us on the red carpet. Please. Oh my gosh. Do you think they would do a green carpet? Because Barbie had a pink carpet. I think they would do a green carpet for the premiere. Someone has to dress up as Nancy Landgrab, Agnes Crunklebottom. I gotta do something. I need them to just vaguely like different townies for red carpets. No, I agree. We need a Nancy. We need Nancy, Bella, Mortimer, basically the whole Goth family, Don Lothario and the Calientes, Agnes. Yeah, we just need the iconic ones to show up, at least in their attire, because then it'll be so cool. Bring back Lizzie Lohan. Yeah, Lindsay Lohan for the premiere. It would be very iconic to bring Paris Hilton to the premiere. Hilary Duff. Because you remember like way back in the day for like The Sims Online, there have been like marketing things that they did. They brought celebrities like Paris Hilton. Oh my gosh, what is his name? I almost said Elliot Page, but that's not who it is. That guy from Lord of the Rings. His name starts with an E, and I honestly forget his name. Honestly, I really do. I forget his actual name. Elijah Woods, thank you. Him. He was also in the Sims Online marketing thing. So, I mean, bring him back. But you gotta have a Paris Hilton. They gotta have a Paris Hilton. If Katy Perry's on that carpet, I would scream. Mainly out of here like, Katy, what are you doing here? But then I also would think, okay, Sweet Treats 2.0 for The Sims 4. I mean, think about it. Imagine if we did though, had Sweet Treats again. That's the only pack I don't even own in The Sims. Oh, they'll have to put some Sim classic like pool with no ladder. Oh yeah, they'll definitely have to do that for sure. Pool with no ladder. Maybe like randomly eat just grilled cheese. Someone have like randomly doing push-ups. I could also see that happening. Like that. Who else would embody a sim better than us? No, literally. We are the Sims. I mean, the Sims team did have a marketing campaign where it does say you make the Sims. So that does make a lot of sense. Hi, Simtro. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? Oh my, I just realized that these windows from that one pack, the Skinny Legend from the Life and Death expansion pack, I forgot that they have broken windows. It actually works very well. I can't believe they called it Skinny Legend. I'm dead. Anyway. Someone needs to start a fire? Yes. We need fires. We need someone doing randomly, like doing push-ups out of nowhere. Someone getting engaged. I don't know. But I honestly think the way the movie should end, I don't know how it'll begin, but I think the way it should end is probably like the camera like pans out or like pans up to the sky, and then randomly it's like you're in someone's bedroom on a computer screen, and they wake up, or like they turn around or whatever, and they turn off their computer. I don't really know how it would end, but I would think it'll be we're in someone's computer being controlled by them. And also the other funny thing, imagine it was Will Wright the entire time. Will Wright was controlling everyone in the movie. Just a funny way to like bring him back. I mean, he created The Sims, so I mean, literally. It's little Simsy playing The Sims. No, that would be even more funnier. Either Simsy or Will Wright. Either or any of us, actually. I don't know. But I could see that. I could see that happening for sure. Oh my gosh, Sims Unpause. I could see that too. Also, super fun. I'm glad you like the build. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm experimenting with a lot of different styles. I'm adding a lot of random stuff, which I feel like kind of makes sense for like a whimsical type build. Trying to make it very organic might be the right word, to squeeze in a lot of overgrown pieces that could make sense over here. I think it'd be strange for the Sims in the movie to speak English. I agree. I don't know how it would work, but I think it would be cool. Like, they do speak English, but they have Simlish subtitles. If they're going to appeal to like the masses of like, you know, people who don't really understand The Sims, I think it would be in English, but I think it would also be very cool at the same time if they have like Simlish subtitles all throughout the movie, or like at random moments in the movie, they would have like subtitles for like Simlish things, like Whipsy, Bonacador, Soul Soul, Dag Dag, like random things that they would just say that would make no sense to like the average person, you know? Hi, One Kiki, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Hope all is well. We're building a nice whimsical fairy themed house in The Sims 4, mainly because one, I think we need fairies in this game. And two, I've been watching a lot of Tinkerbell movies as of lately, and that has been my highly like my obsession at the moment. Just because every year, every so often, I'll like watch a Disney Pixar movie from like the good old days and be like, huh, we need this in The Sims. So we had started building this like last month, and I wanted to finish it today so that when we have like something done. But we're also raising money for St. Jude as well. We're only $179.49 away from $8,000 raised for St. Jude. And I said at 8,000, I would recreate my character from Chicago Fire in The Sims 4 and try and complete, or at least play through, the entire detective career in The Sims 4, solving crimes, more so my crime that I was a victim of. Someone sliced up on my throat and got away with it. So I want to solve crimes in The Sims 4 as Pete. Hi Ridley, welcome in. It's good seeing you. But no, yeah, I think as long as they incorporate Simlish somewhere, I will be happy. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Okay, we'll do that over here. If they speak English, but throw in Simlish phrases here and there, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I think maybe I'm gonna add some more of these over here. Oh, and I'm actually kind of glad I did wait to finish this build, because now that we have the new kits, I can probably utilize them a little bit more. The kitchen clutter has some good pieces that I want to use outside, or at least I think. Like this grocery bag over here. But yeah, St. Jude, St. Jude. I love St. Jude. They should. Oh, how they're gonna do it? I don't know. Oh, you know how? Okay, you know how with Barbie, the way they did a partnership with Airbnb, they should do the same thing for the Sims movie, but have the Goth family's house from either The Sims 4, the new one, or the Sims 2 version house available to like rent out for like a day or two. I think that would be so cool. If not the their house, maybe the land grab mansion would make more sense because they own everything in The Sims, so might as well be the land grabs. Yeah, it has been a while since like the Tinkerbell movies. I think the last one was like 2012, I think. So I've been going back and rewatching them and like remembering the good old days. Because since they're making Toy Story 5, I'm like, I'm gonna need a little something something. The Pixie Hollow series was your absolute obsession. No, I love Pixie Hollow. I remember way back in the day when they incorporated that into like the Disney Channel games. I loved how they incorporated them into like almost every single like show, whatever. And I forgot that Christine Chenoweth plays Rosetta. Raven Simone played in it, and then a few others played in it too. Yeah, we're talking about the Sims movie. We are. Just like things we would love to see. What could they probably incorporate into the movie? Marketing stuff. Anything that comes to mind. No, honestly, I believe they did my character dirty. But honestly, I'm appreciative of like the opportunity. But when you think about it though, my character really helped the storyline progress even more. If you watch the next episode, and at least the 2 episodes after mine, you can kind of tell that my character really had a significant big role in playing for like Violet's character, and this overall just thinking about people who don't have insurance or don't have a lot of money to like get medical help of any kind. So like there's a lot of really good things that I think my character helped in a way. So I hope to like come back in like another episode or like another season. I think it would be really fun to like go back on Chicago Fire or Chicago PD or even Med. Actually, I'd be down. Hi. It's been a while and you feel just like I awkwardly walked into the room and waved. No, it's totally okay. I understand. Whenever I don't pop into like a stream or like a place in a while and I just awkwardly wave, I understand. But I'm glad to see you back though, One Cookie. How's life been for you? What's been going on in the life of One Cookie? Let's get a bicycle. Let's get this one. Actually, that doesn't look whimsical. That looks scary. Let's get this one. We'll put it over here. Yeah. Oh, you lived for Pixie Hollow games on DS? I never had a DS growing up, so I never really experienced it. Was it fun to like play that on a DS? You feel like they should have stopped at Toy Story 3? Was that the one when Andy went away for college? I think that was when he went to college. Because I also do agree. Toy Story 4, it took me a minute to like really get into it. And I felt okay with it for a while. But I think 4 or 5, they could honestly tie in where Andy comes back. He's fully grown. I mean, it's been a couple of years since he's graduated college and whatnot. Bonnie's probably like, I don't know, like 9, 12 years old. I don't know. And she no longer wants her toys, I guess, anymore. Andy comes back to Bonnie's old house where she still lives. And the mother donates the toys back to Andy or something like that. And he has like, you know, probably like 2 kids or something like that, and gotten married. And he gives his old toys to his kids or someone that he knows. I don't know. Kind of keeping it within the family of some type. Hi, Aaron. Welcome in. It's good seeing you. How are you doing today? We're building a nice whimsical house today in The Sims 4. Mainly because I want fairies, and so does everybody else. So I might as well make something what people want, but I also want it too. So why not make it both of our dreams? Plus, I've been rewatching Tinkerbell movies as of lately. Okay. I'm glad to see you though. Overall, how's your day been so far? Breakup blues, fairy builds help though. That's true. That is true. But I'm also sorry to hear about the breakup blues. So I'm glad I can help you feel better. I think I might also add in this little thing right here. I also feel like if they ever do fairies, I think they should definitely include a lot of things from The Sims 3 that made them very special. Like the fairy tree house, of course, the wings, we need the wings, but then also including special stuff that makes them like tied with nature. And I also believe too, at the same time, we have plant sims in The Sims 4, but like they don't really do anything. So if like fairies incorporated themselves with plant sims, I think that would be fun. What am I looking? Oh, here it is. I'm looking for something. I'm gonna put this thing right here. And then I want to add in one of those things from that one kit. I think it's the Greenhouse Haven. Pretty sure. Oh, that's the thing with Disney. It's like when you're going to stop making a sequel to a movie. Yeah. I feel like Toy Story is like fine with doing that because you can tell so many stories about toys. I think so. But you got to do it right. You know, you got to just do it right. I think the only Disney thing that did very well in my eyes for a sequel was Lilo and Stitch, the animated ones, mainly because I love Lilo and Stitch and I love that franchise. They did really good with that one, I think. There we go, it looks a bit better. Hi Rosie, welcome in, welcome back. Hope all is well with you. I'm doing pretty good. We're just working on a nice whimsical fairy themed build today in The Sims 4. One, just trying to get prepared for anything new, and also just yapping about Tinkerbell movies, Sims movie predictions, life stuff. Not too shabby. But I've had a good day though. But yeah, my life has been pretty okay. One Cookie, I feel like I've done a lot, I feel, since like you've been here, because like the last time, at least to my knowledge, you were here. Oh my gosh, you've missed so much. The last time you chatted, at least, was January 11th. So since then, a lot has happened. I got a new agent a few months ago, which is nice. I love that. New person on my team. I got a chance to be on Chicago Fire for an episode, season 13, episode 19. We raised a lot of money for charity for Hope for Haiti and also for St. Jude. And also when we were fundraising for my birthday month, we were raising money for the Alzheimer's Association during February. Then April, we raised money for Hope for Haiti, and now it's May for St. Jude. I did a lot of travels. I went to Simsy's wedding. That was very exciting. And then I went to New York for a Sims event that I hosted with Kelsey and Peacha K. And then when I went to St. Jude Playlist Summit last month in April. I've done a lot. And now I'm writing a book and a short film script, and I'm doing a lot more acting things. So it's been a little bit chaotic in the household of Spring, I will say. But all good stuff. We've heard a lot of people enjoying Toy Story 4. Still need to see it for yourself. You haven't seen it? Dabney. You have to watch it. I personally think you would like it, mainly because Bonnie's still included. And of course, Woody and all the gang is still there. I think it is giving it new life it's giving it new life, but tying it back to the previous three that we know without making it completely different, if that makes sense. Also, Neon, hello. Thank you so much for the reason for 34 months. I greatly appreciate that a lot. One thing I would like back from The Sims 3 is on kids to cook. Yes! I personally feel like they could have included that with, what was that pack? Growing Together. Growing Together was, felt should have been the perfect opportunity to bring that back. Mainly because it just feels very kid orientated and it just made sense to me. So I agree. I would love that. More ways to start fires. In my personal opinion. Give me more fires, please, Sims team. I would be very happy. There's some of these right here. Some of these plants. There we go. I did love Lilo and Stitch as a cartoon. The intro to the show was really nice. Get this. Ooh, no. Get that one right there. There we go. I feel like that's good enough. I might need another chair or something in this corner, but I don't know what. I need another chair. Nice overgrown chair. Oh, but you're set for Toy Story 5 though? Valid. No, honestly, take your time, Daphne. Take your time. There's no rush. No rush at all. It's been literally so busy at work right now, and it's giving, give me a raise. No, you deserve a raise, my friend. I 100% agree. You deserve a raise. Everyone deserves a raise at this point. We're working overtime in this world. Oh, you finished Kelsey's book in 4 days and you couldn't put it down? I have yet to read it, mainly because I don't want to overwhelm myself with like 2 books at the same time. And I think I might give that a read next, among like other 2 books that I'm reading at the moment, or 1 book that I'm reading. And when I finish that, I'll start Kelsey's along with another book. Because I'm trying to read at least 3 books this year. Because I do feel like if I read 3 and I surpass 3, then I feel happy. Oh, you might see, I think I might seen parts of 4, but never really seen it all the way through. I have seen it all the way through. It's not really bad. The way like they started it and to the very end, it was not bad at all. I actually really enjoyed it. Okay, I think I've added enough of things out here, but I could probably add in more. When in doubt, add more stuff. Add some of this right here. There we go. Get some of these nectar racks around here. What else can we add outside? I have the garden plots over here that are the cheapy ones, but I also believe I could probably add in these signage pieces. So maybe let's add in this little gnome over here, and then maybe add in like that. But I wonder how Toy Story 5 is gonna even like start. That's my main concern. How will 5 start and end? I don't care about the middle. I don't care about the middle. I just care about the beginning and end. It has to start good and end good, and end on a good note where they don't make another one. Do we need a casket? I'll put a casket up here. This is going to be a functional house. Yes, this will be a functional house. I have 2 spots already. I have this part over here. And then this will be like the main home where I'll try and squeeze in as many things as possible if I can. This part will be the bathroom. And then this whole area will just be kitchen, living room, and bedroom. I was thinking of adding in the bedroom over here, like dead in the center for the bed. And then the kitchen could be like along over here, along this wall. And then living room could be somewhere squeezed into here along with the dining room. And of course, entrance and then bathroom. And then that's just basically nothing, but I could probably squeeze in like storage. Maybe. If I can. And then of course we have like our main gardening area over here that will be functional. And then the animal shed, that will also be functional too, because it's a animal shed. Oh, you're stuck on 4 books. Hopefully I can knock them out before your birthday. Good luck. Good luck on that, my friend. May the odds forever be in your favor. I have yet to even read Hungry Games too. Okay, I honestly feel like I'm overwhelming this build with too many things, but I kind of like it though. Kind of like that I am. Okay, I need to add in some windows, so let's add in these skinny legend ones. Oh, you can never set a goal of how many books to read. It's May and I've already lost count. I say start with one and then go from there. I started using Goodreads mainly because my friends use it a lot and I find it quite helpful as a beginner who's just started to read this year after maybe over a decade of not really wanting to read. That's where I started. And it's been okay so far. I am 53% in of the book that I'm reading. It's called Don't Let Her Stay by Nicola Sanders. It is the most psychological thriller book I've ever read in my entire life. It's manipulating your mind, but in a good way. And I find it quietly overwhelming because the character Joanne is like one of the main characters, but her stepdaughter Chloe is making her brain go Lulu, thinking that she is the villain. But in fact, Chloe's the villain. Richard, her husband, Joanne's husband, is taking his stepdaughter's side the entire time, saying that, oh, Joanne, you're crazy. You should go see a doctor. Chloe's just here to help. She's so kind and so sweet. And like, yes, she might be spoiled, but you should probably be nicer to her and get to know her a little bit better instead of attacking her and blah, 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 blah. And so it is the most interesting book I've read this year. And I'm really, really enjoying it. Oh, it's about kids not playing with toys and using technology more, which is so true. That is true. Oh, you just checked it out at your campus library. You had to return it last year before winter break. Ooh. I need a good bed. Hold on. Let me get... That's a nice whimsical bed, but I need something organic. Oh, let's use the outdoor treat one. Yes. This bed needs more swatches, I feel. But yeah, I'm reading that one book right now, and I don't know if anyone has ever read any books by Frida McFadden, but I just got an email earlier today about a new book that's coming out by Frida McFadden. And I can't... Oh, here it is. It's called Death Row. It comes out on June 1st. 2025, and she came out with another book called, I think, The Tenet recently, and I'm like thinking, how many books have you got? So I'm gonna read that book at some point soon, but I just don't know when. Yeah, I loved playing outside as a kid. I used to be like one of those kids who would always be outside, but now I'm like, I'm inside all day. A saucer light. Lights. Also, how do I update the status where I'm in the book? Like, I know how to put recently read, but about the liquor percentage in the book, I would say going to like the main page, like the main, yeah, the home page of Goodreads. I would go there and you should see like certainly reading the book, and then you should see update progress right there on like the left hand side of the website, on Goodreads at least. So that's where I've been updating my progress. I haven't downloaded the app yet because I know there is one, but I haven't gotten there yet. Oh, one of those kids that would just always be outside. Yeah, I think outside is very nice, but there's so much now like that you could just do indoors that doesn't really make us go outside anymore. Technology has ruined our lives, but also has perfected our lives in some way. So in a way, it's a good thing and a bad thing. I'm like, technology, why are you so cray-cray? Let's be simple. Oh, there we go. It's cute. Yeah, no problem. Anytime, anytime. Also, ads are about to play too, my friends, in a second. Okay, I did that right. Perfect. Let me add in, I think I just do the whole stone floor just like that. And if I can squeeze in a nice little dresser on the side. Ooh, but what kind of dresser? I need like a whimsical, woodsy looking dresser. Ooh, I also realized we need a lot more different, we need different dressers. Oh, let's add this one. It's giving Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. But I also like this one too, but I like the one from Horse Ranch more. It fits the idea that I want. We'll put that over here, like so, in a green color. But I need those saucer lights. If I could actually spell saucer, that would be great. There we go. But yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of books out there that I want to read, but I'm like, I gotta finish the first one at least. And I only need one light in here, and I'll change this color to like a yellowy orange. Oh gosh, no. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let me get warmer white. Yeah, warmer white seems okay. Without being like blinding, because geez Louise. Talk about in your face. Yeah. How much? $1.99 for that book? I'll take it. Oh, also too, friends, I just ordered a piano from Amazon recently. Since I'm taking voice and piano lessons, I needed an actual piano to practice with while I'm at home. So I bought one. It should be here tomorrow. And then I also bought Sims merch as well, so I can get that free Sims poster. I forgot what I bought though. I literally forgot what did I buy from the Sims website? I think I bought a t-shirt or something. I think I bought a t-shirt so that way I can get the poster for free. It was like limited time, so you had to get a certain point. I think I might do also this because this looks really cool. I like that one. It doesn't fit the ideal. Maybe Home Chef Hustle. Yeah. You love reading. You own 300 physical books. Lordy Lou. Out of the 300, which one's your favorite? It's a keyboard. I'm getting the keyboard from the good old Amazon. 81 keys in total. No, I'm telling you, Aaron, the delivery people already hate me at this point. The amount of things I've ordered, but also that gets sent to me as like PR, they just hate to see me coming. I'm telling you. Actually, let me tell you what I just ordered from the Sims website. Let me see. thesimshop.com. Oh my gosh, hello? Yeah, what? Hello? Where's my order? Out for delivery. Yes. Yes, and? Oh, here it is. Orders. Ah. There you are. I found you. Yeah, I ordered a t-shirt from the Sims shop. I think I had a discount code too that I could also have used, but then I just forgot to use it. Oh well. When you said that I imagined like a full grand piano, oh gosh, no. I don't have the room or the space to like have any of that in this house. No, no, no. I don't have space like that anymore. I think when I move eventually, I will have some more space so I can decorate my apartment. Oh, here it is. I found it. Oh, no. Yeah, I did order. I ordered a retro t-shirt from the Sims website. The Sims 25th retro tee is what I had ordered. And that came with a free poster, which you can no longer get anymore. But yeah, this is what I had ordered in a medium. Because the thing is, one, I don't think I even needed any more t-shirts. Logically, I did not need any more t-shirts. However, everything else was crazy expensive that I did not want to pay $120 for a bomber jacket. That would have been insane. It's the nicest jacket I've ever seen, but I ain't paying that much money for that. Too expensive, too pricey. I did not need a hoodie anymore, and I was not going to pay $70 for that. I did not need tumbler glasses. I did not need a crew neck. Everything else is something I just did not need. So I just got a t-shirt instead, so I could get the free poster. That's what I did. Yeah. But I'm like 120, like, I mean, I had a discount code, but still the price was too high. And then like there was shipping too, so. But at least I got a free poster out of it though. I'll take it. Oh, you have stubby thumbs, so you can't play. Oh, an octave. Oh, yeah, like my fingers, I mean, I feel like my fingers can go pretty far, but like not that far. I used to play regardless, but haven't had a keyboard in over a decade. I think the same way. I think I haven't had a keyboard in over a decade because we had a Yamaha, yeah, Yamaha keyboard so many years ago, but we didn't use it that much, so we just sold it. And now I'm like, now that I'm redoing all like the piano lessons and stuff, I'm needing to get a new one. So I was like, might as well get this one. Oh, you don't have a favorite book, but you love your genre is fantasy, and your favorite author is Tamara Price or Pierce. Tamara Pierce. Ooh, I like. Well, let's get this one. This is cute. Yeah, I like the pins. The pins are very cute. I have a few of them, and I'm gonna be giving away. I'm planning to do a lot of giveaways actually. This week and next week. I've gotten a lot of things from the Sims team, and I've gotten like game codes and pins and things from the Sims team in the past recent years that I physically do not need. And I've gotten duplicates of the same stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with it, so I'm gonna give it away to somebody else. So I've been like planning and trying to organize as much as possible to do all these giveaways, one as fast as possible, but also two, logically and financially too. So some of them are like our pins and magazines and artwork and postcards that I just don't need. Then I'm like, I can just give it away to you all. And then I have like a discount code, another one that I don't really want to use that I can just give away to somebody else. So be expecting a lot of giveaways this week and next week. This is a lot of them that I have. Oh, we need a security alarm. Oh, okay. If we ever get fairies in The Sims 4, it would be so cool if fairies could like attack burglars. Like, I don't know, like light them on fire or something. Like just randomly doing something to prevent burglars. So we need to add one in here just to have it. And then we need one of these little looking things. Oh, you've never been to their shop before? It's dangerous. No, it is dangerous. That's why I hate spending money. I physically and emotionally and mentally hate spending money, mainly because it is dangerous for me. You should have seen my last apartment. The amount of things I was buying for my apartment was insane. Little like knickknacks and things. But now I like going on like Facebook Marketplace and also going like the thrift stores to make it more affordable for me to buy things. And then just like upcycling stuff so it's easier and better for the environment. But I don't know, it's rough. Also, welcome back. What did you miss? Oh, I was yapping about the Sims store. And yapping about I have a bunch of giveaways I'm actively planning to do this week and next week. I just have to make a few more things finalized on my end. So that way I know I have all things planned out. I think I might vlog a little bit of that too. Ooh, wait, hold on, go back over it. Wait a minute, what? Oh wait, no, this is cottage living, not kitchen, not this one. Here it is. Yeah, I was saying how I have a bunch of giveaways I'm gonna be doing this week and next week, and I'm actively planning them all out so that way I know how many giveaways I'm doing and also how I can also coordinate all this with my mods so that way they know when I'm doing these giveaways, because it's gonna be a little bit messy and I'm gonna need some help. So Ellie Fanning has officially been cast as Effie. I saw that she was officially casted for Effie for the Hunger Games movie. I'm excited. I'm actually really excited for the Hunger Games movie. I have high hopes. for the cast list and the way it's going to be filmed. Like any Hunger Games movie is going to be great regardless. So I want it now. I'm curious what songs are going to play in the movie, basically what the album is going to be. I think they could include randomly. I mean, I know like Rachel Ziegler, she's a fantastic actress and singer and songwriter. I feel like she could be included in some song related something, maybe. I don't know why my brain immediately also went to SZA. I don't know why. Ellie Goulding could sing a song. I love Ellie Goulding. Let me get a dining room table. Oh, that was your last apartment too? You did a massive decluttering when you moved? I need to do a massive decluttering like immediately. So probably when I think if I get this acting commercial audition, I'm gonna have to declutter this entire office of mine by the end of May. Because, oof, it's gonna be a chore to do, but it's gonna be so much fun in the end. You're hoping, thinking your overseas travels will stop you from buying stuff. I think it will, personally. I think it will, because whenever I'm traveling anywhere, whether it's like overseas or for like a certain amount of days, I look at my bank account and I'm like, ooh, that's a little bit too low for my liking. Let me just stop spending money. So that's what I tell myself, like, ooh, I spent like $300. Let's not buy anything for like 5 months. Oh, your husband calls you Amazon hoarder, so I understand. Oh no. I've seen those videos online of people having tons of Amazon packages, and like, that was me 3 years ago. I do not like what I'm seeing. Oh, like you want cake tea or like a Bubba Boo socks. Those are very cute. You have to resist the urge. You have to resist the urge. I believe in you. I tell myself if I spend money, I'll go broke, which is true. But I'm like, stop spending money, Stephen. Or no, I also try to trick my brain as well. Like if I spend money, I'll go to jail. Or like something to threaten my brain and my ADHD side of my brain too. If I do something bad will happen. So that's what I tell myself every time, to trick myself. And it's working. It's working, I think. So far. Oh, the last Hunger Games movie was so good. It was. It was. And yeah, they did, yeah, that's true. Disney did fire her because of the Snow White movie. I haven't seen it yet. I'm just gonna wait until it comes on streaming to see it. So that way, I can just do it that way. Easier, cheaper, and better, because I already pay for it. But then I also think too, they just didn't market the movie right. There was a lot of other things that went behind the scenes that just made the movie even worse in terms of marketing wise. But no, I see what you mean though. Also, Daisy Bunny, thank you for the mod love. I greatly appreciate that. Let's get this right here. Look at this little TV right here. Cute. I love it. I think I could logically put this still right here. That is a couch. That is a couch. And I could probably rotate it a little bit better than this right here. And then the dining room, kitchen, semi-living room. Would it be appropriate to add in? No, that's too much. Well, logically, I could. I'll put that right here. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that right there. Hi, Jelly. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. We're building a whimsical fairy house, or a whimsical fairy themed house in The Sims 4 while raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital today. I think this is what is like day 15. Yeah, this is day 15 of our charity fundraiser. We started on May 5th and we've almost hit $8,000. That's crazy. The highest we've raised for St. Jude in 1 month was 8.7 thousand, and that was last year. And I'm like thinking, we're not that far away from hitting that goal. And we're also less than 8,000 away from hitting 100K on Tiltify too. Oh, you have a love-hate relationship with spending money? You kind of spoil yourself with some Pride merch. Hey, we love Pride, so that's acceptable. That is acceptable. I would say buy the Pride merch. It's worth it. You can worry about the other things later. We live in the now. Oh, the only people who shared, who has shared that they are out of debt, I know, are either have rich families or have a cis white guy with a boathouse. The cycle of debt struggle is real. No, it is. It is real. Let's add this right here. What else am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something else, but I don't know what it is. You like the build? Thank you. I like this build too. I'm like taking my time with it and thinking about what could I logically add to this build to make it more whimsical. Of course, more plants. That's always a thing that I can always add. But other things I could logically add in here that would make sense. Oh, we need hanging plants for sure. See if I can size this down. Does this come in different swatches? Oh, it does. Okay, we'll make these like more brighter green right here. Oh, I need a rug under this one. Let's see. Ooh, the werewolf rug. Yeah, that can work. Because this one has different swatches and it kind of works. I'm trying to like do a very green brown theme around this house is what my plan is. And I think having a pet in here would be kind of cool. So I will add in a pet. I'll make them eat on the counter and there'll be a cat in here. The dog would not fit in this house at all. There's no logical way they would. Let's get some of this right here. Me patiently waiting for Zootopia 2 to drop. What? Do you know what time? Well, actually, we don't even know what time it comes out. I want it now. I'm scared. I mean, it's gonna be good regardless, but I'm scared. Like, wait, is there a plot line already out for the movie? Because if so, I need to know what it is, because I have no idea. Ivy on the inside and the walls, possibly. Ah, like the whole place is alive, but cozy in a cozy way, but it's not power plant way. Ooh, that's a good idea. Okay, we can do that. Add this up here. Ivy. There's that ivy that I love using a lot. It's in debug, so I'll have to go through debug for that one. Yeah, there has been a lot of live action movies for princesses. They still have not made one for Pocahontas or Brave. Like Pocahontas and Merida are like the two that they have yet to do that I think could work very well for a lot of different reasons. One, representation, gotta always have that. One, those are the only two that have not had a live action to my knowledge. Well, Tiana is another one too, but they canceled it, which is odd. I don't like that they canceled it because Tiana's fantastic. But there's a lot of them out that they have yet to do. So I'm hoping that they will reconsider live action, like move away from the whole Snow White thing that they did, but like, you know, like bring it back for the ones that we need. Where is that ivy? Is it part of base game? Wait, I can just copy and paste. Hold on. Oh, I never added it in yet. Okay. No, I see what I did. It's live edit. Oh, it comes out today and there was the teaser. Okay, I don't think I saw the teaser then. I'll have to watch the teaser then at some point. No, we don't need that. Where is this thing at? Somewhere. Pocahontas would need a big overhaul to work. And like what, like how so? Where is the ivy? I know you in here. Ivy, where are you? Don't be shy. I know you're in here. Oh, here you are. Ah, found you. I know Merida would be so cool. I would love to see how they would do Brave. And not that one. This one? Here. Wait, are you allowed to talk about your audition process for Chicago Fire? I can, because it's already over. So I can. Oh, here it is. I found it. I can talk about my audition process. Like, what would you want to know? I'm making a Q&A video anyway, but I can talk about it here. You're curious. Hey, oh, come on, there we go. This, make it the scale, probably do, I think it's 1.7? No, 1.5? 0.5, no. 0.45. No. How short does it have to be? 0.3? Well, yeah, 0.3, 0.35. That's good enough for me. HomeWatch scares me. This is too much. You're scared they're gonna do Tangled and ruin it? That's what my concern is. I love Tangled. Tangled was so good. And I think they could do a really good live action with it if they have like the right people. Especially the right people like behind it and who's willing to help. I think almost that Mandy Moore would have some involvement in it, and like that Zachary guy would have some involvement in it too. Yeah, Tiana was supposed to be a TV show, but then they canceled it for some reason, which I don't know why. It would be crazy, so much hair extensions. I don't think they would do, they'll do some hair extensions with a combination of CGI. One to make the hair growth part and making it glow is what I would think they would do, because I feel like that's what they do a lot nowadays with like all these TV shows and movies, especially when people who are like are twins as well. They would not be brave enough to do the hair extensions for Rapunzel. No. Yeah, they would do CGI for sure. Like that would be one, I think, a hazard for a lot of different reasons. Heavy on the head. And just in general, I think that'd just be crazy if they had all that hair. That's too pricey. I mean, Disney's rich. But can they afford all that? Yes. But the lawsuits, no, they can't. Need these bushes right here. Here, there we go. Yeah, Zachary and Mandy should play the parents. I've been seeing that a lot lately on social media, how they could play the parents. They interviewed him and he said he wanted to be the parents. Oh, maybe then that's what I did see. Oh, production costs. Okay, that makes a lot more sense then. I think that's what I did hear about Tiana. That sort of like honestly tends what boils down to a lot of things being canceled, production costs. Because things would get very, very pricey. And of course, with the whole actor and writer strike that happened last year, that took a lot of toll on Hollywood. And, you know, of course, with making sure that writers get accurate and pay that they deserve, especially actors, with residuals and everything with streaming nowadays has become a thing. And just overall, everything has just been slow. The California fires, it took a lot of toll on a lot of people. Houses being destroyed, productions moving into different places. It is like a hot mess for Hollywood. For a lot of different reasons. And it's like becoming more, it's slowly getting back to normal. And we'll eventually get back to our normal, which will become our new normal. Of course, productions like in Chicago, Atlanta, New York, overseas and stuff like that. But Hollywood's been slow in terms of like doing film productions in Los Angeles, which is what they want. So they're trying like to raise all that. Kind of like that. Who do you think would be Rapunzel? My immediate thought was Dove Cameron. Because she just got her blonde hair back, so Dove Cameron. Or Amanda Seinfeld. Or no, I don't know. What do you think? But yeah, I could see Dove Cameron. I could see Dove for sure. Ooh, I like this one. Ooh, right. Let's see. Oh, no. Let's use this one. There we go. Yeah, it's hard. Ruby Rose Turner as Rapunzel. Yeah, I could also see that too. I could see that too. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, that makes a lot more sense. She regenerated. Yeah, I can. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Why they do need to do a lot of reworking with Pocahontas for sure. If they do a live action Tangled, I would hope they some of the hair would be extensions. Yeah, I think just down to the feet, because everything else they can just like CGI it. For sure. I actually kind of like how this is turning out. Might do a little bit more dirt at the top of this, a little bit more over here. Yeah, I could see that. You want someone unknown as Rapunzel? I do too, as well, because then that gives that actor that platform to do like something amazing. So I agree with you on that part. I would love to see someone unknown, because they found at least this person wasn't unknown, but unknown to me, because they're doing a prequel to Legally Blonde called Elle, where Elle Woods is in high school, and they casted somebody already who is so perfect for the role. I never knew who she was, so that's like cool to know, like a person I did not know, but now I get to watch it. So I'm excited. Yeah, I would honestly love to see Def as a Disney princess. But then I also want her to feel comfortable going back to her Disney roots at the same time. So that's like my other thing. I'm like, ooh, does she really want to go back to Disney? Does she really want to do all that stuff all over again? Yes and no at the same time. I mean, she's 17 and 18, so I want someone who's still very young. Yeah, I agree with you on that part. You don't claim to be an expert, I just know it's problematic. Oh no, it is definitely problematic for sure. So there's a lot of things that they definitely need to rework for sure. So I agree with you on that part. And also, Lila, enjoy your lunch. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Let's do our bathroom. You know what I really want? I want a mud tub. No. Actually, let's use this one. Because the princess ages are all over the place. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's true. Because most of them were like teenagers, I think. Right? Yeah, all of them were teenagers except Tiana. Mm. Wait. Was Mulan a teenager? I can't fully remember how old Mulan was. All I know, the majority of them were either literal children or teenagers at that time when they made those movies. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna fit this up in, or this toilet in here? I just realized that. The Sims should be fine. Oh, what? I was like, huh? Who? What? Huh? Who? Oh, we've only heard bad things about Legally Blonde prequel, but the jokes in the old movies didn't age well. They did not age very well. That is true. So I'm hopeful that this one will be good. It's gonna be on Prime Video. Oh, here it is. It's gonna be on Prime Video, from what I've heard, because they have like a deal with Amazon MGM. Rapunzel is the only one whose age is a part of the story. Yeah. Elsa was an adult too. Tiana was a teen, really? Okay. Elsa was older too. Okay. Anna, Elsa. 21. Oh my. Wow. It's so interesting because I never knew about the ages at all in any of these movies, but it makes you really think. I'm like, wow, they really did something different back then. What they're doing now. I personally don't think they should do a live action Frozen movie. We're already getting Frozen 3 at some point soon. So they should stop there and not do a live action. Sure, money's great, but think about the fan base, people. Oh, Anna was 18 and Elsa was 21. Okay. He was 24 in Frozen 2. Okay. Huh. That was something there. This here for a second. I need a sink. What kind of sink do I want? No. This could work. But that doesn't make any sense. I might just have to do a shower. I can fit everything else in. Yeah. You heard somewhere Tiana was like 19. I've been hearing a lot of different ages, like throughout like just life. About Tiana. Like she was getting close to an adult, like 17, almost 18, somewhat 19. Long was 16. Wow. Shower, here it is. Okay, that makes a lot more sense then about Anna. I loved Anna more than Elsa, personally. Anna felt more like me. Anna felt Delulu at times, is how I saw it in my brain. I'm like, you know what, Anna? Same. It's like, I feel like Anna. I feel a little bit Delulu. So I feel seen in that way. I feel seen in that way. Oh, let's do this one instead. This feels more woodsy. Okay, this here, that there. Or should I move it around? This is a very awkward shaped bathroom. My goodness. Okay. Do like that. Put that here. I still can get away with, I guess the sink could just be right there. I think your Sim should be able to get through it. There's no issue. But then they can use the sink inside in the kitchen. Or I do this instead. Do a little funkiness like that. Move this right here. Move this right there. It's going to be an awkwardly shaped bathroom, but I feel like it still could work perfectly fine with no issues. Yeah. The Princess Snow White was 18. The thing is that Frozen is based on a time period where getting married young was a thing. Yeah, that is also very true, which I did know. Yeah. Break's over. Enjoy the build, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time. Also Famed, welcome in. Hello. How are you? Welcome in. We're building a nice little whimsical build today. Mainly because, one, I love Disney, and also I've been rewatching a lot of the Tinkerbell movies as of lately, and I love the Sims 3 fairies, so I wanted to build something fairy related. That is why we are doing this today. And honestly, I can just scoot this like right here. Yeah, you have enough space. Your Sim will be fine. Okay, this will be the layout for the bathroom. Talk about, layouts are a hot mess. Right here. Get this right here. Oh. That's scary. That's a big age gap. Oh my gosh, how could I forget about Atlantis? Oh my gosh. How could I forget about that movie? Ooh, that was a good one. I wouldn't be mad if they did a live action for that one. There's a lot of good people who could play those roles. There we go. I love whimsical theme too. I've always found like whimsical builds were so fascinating to me because there were so many interesting things you could do with it. Color scheme wise, decoration wise. is whatever you really wanted, you just could do. And like all the stuff we got in The Sims 4 as of lately, plants with the greenhouse haven kit, the what's it called, blooming rooms kit, and just cottage living overall, it just speaks to me, you know. And I just want to see fairies, at least just to see how they would do it, especially with like a skill tree. Yeah, Princess Kita. I would love for them to like do a live action or at least like a third Atlantis movie, if they could. I think because only the reason why I say that is because I really loved how they did with Disney Dreamlight Valley. I loved that one. That was a really nice like introduction to Atlantis. In Atlantis so much, yeah. You love the landscape of Atlantis, yeah. I agree. Good stuff. Do I have a plunger anywhere? Okay, I do. Over there. And then we need this right here, so I can delete that part. I have this little guy right here on the toilet. Let me change your swatches, sir. Let's give you know what? Yes. Hi, welcome in. You love my bill so far, and also not the same. Also not the same, but they did a lot of Once Upon a Time, which I love. Still no Pocahontas or Tiana, but the girl they got to play Merida was fabulous. Yeah, I loved Once Upon a Time. I loved how they did that as well. It was odd that they didn't include Tiana or Pocahontas. It would have been cool if they did. And speaking about Once Upon a Time, either I'm Delulu, which I probably am. I've been seeing a lot of yipping and yapping and chatter on the lovely TikTok platform. I mean, it might just be for like a little like Comic-Con convention thing, which is probably what it is. I'm like, don't play jokes with me. I need my Once Upon a Time back. I need it in my life. I love that show. I loved that show. Last season was a little bit something. Hi, C. Kinley. Welcome in. It's good seeing you. And thank you for snoozing the ads, by the way. Yes, I love Treasure Planet. I loved that movie. I had the video game on CD-ROM, but I loved it. And I think I had like something related to Treasure Planet at one point. Like, it was probably a toy or something from like McDonald's, I think. But I remember playing a lot of Treasure Planet as a kid on my little CD-ROM. It was so ahead of its time, I think. But it was good. I personally believe it wasn't like promoted enough or something went wrong with it that made it not successful. But it's good seeing you. I am doing really well. We are working on a nice whimsical fairy theme build right now at the moment in The Sims 4. And things are looking pretty peachy keen. But we're yapping about a lot of things. Disney princesses, Disney everything, Sims movie predictions, marketing things, just a lot. This is our yapping session, I will say. Ooh, what is this? Here it is. Anyway, what was the game like you never played? It was very odd. I think the way, this was like over a decade ago from trying me to remember. I think the Treasure Planet game, you were on a ship and you played as Jim. And I think people were trying to find treasure. But that's all I could really remember at the top of my head. I don't think I even own it anymore, actually. Oh no, yeah, here it is. It was Treasure Planet Battle of Hyros Stone. It's on Steam. $10? There's no way. Yeah, this is what it looks like right here. Recording good. Whew. Yeah, this is a Treasure Planet game. Yeah, I think you played as Jim. Yeah, and looking at this now, I remember it. Because I know you were on a ship doing something. And I'm like, there was something you could do. You think your fiance and you're going to go to Disney for your honeymoon? Wait, that's so exciting. I hope we have a lot of fun. I hope we have a lot of fun. Oh, you've seen that too. Jennifer Godwin. That potentially was too good to be true. He couldn't get into last season 2. Yeah, the last season was too much. It was weird. They made Henry grown. But I love me some good Queen Regina. Evil Queen Regina. She's iconic. Everything about it is amazing. I'll check the price history and get it on sale. Oh yeah, I would get it on sale. Just $10 for a old retro game? That's quite pricey. The way you can buy the Disney Games Mega Pack bundle for $279, 30%. What's included? Disney Planes, Split in Second, Toy Story 3, Cars 2, Pirates of the Caribbean, Lego, Alice in Wonderland, Disney Universe, Disney Pixar Toons, Disney Toy Story Mania. I forgot about G-Force. I forgot that was an actual thing. Epic Monkey, Power of Two, Tron, Pixar, Finding Nemo, Wall-E, Treasure Planet. How many car games are they going to make? Chicken Little, Ace in Action, and then the first one, Bolt, and then another Pixar Cars, Radiator Springs. That's too much. I think what they did, Cars was probably the one franchise, well, one of the franchises that did really well with their sequels. I think. But that's wild. It's a pricey thing. I looked at your username closer, and I was like, probably already knew that. Probably so. Oh, you built Snow's cottage and apartment in The Sims and had her living in that lot that you're building on. You gave her a cat named Charming. Wait, that's so cute. And Olivia, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Hope all is well. Yeah, $200 is pricey. I need a little extra for that price. But, ooh, oh no. Hi, Dee. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Hello. We're building a nice whimsical fairy build today in The Sims while yapping about Disney. June and July summer sale. Yeah, it'll probably be down like $250, but honestly, I might keep an eye on this stuff because I never look at Disney things on Steam because I kind of forget that they do exist on there. So that might be a good thing to check out because I love me a good summer sale. They're always fun. And I loved Cars. I never played any of the car games, but I went to Disney and rode on that nice Cars roller coaster thing. Is Charlie orange? I think so. They might have Barbie games on Steam, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we've been building this. This is our second time building this. Part 2, I would say. We're working on the interior of the first house over here. We have our little kitchen, dining room, bedroom area, living room, and then of course our bathroom is over here. I need to add in a lot more like rugs and things on the floor to make it more nice. I guess overgrown, organic is probably another word to use. And then of course over here, I might do something with this, but I'm not too sure what exactly. But I want to do something at least. But we're also raising money for St. Jude as well. So we're just kind of vibing, doing all little stuff. You think there's Cake Mania games on Steam? I think so too. Steam has a variety of games on there that I have yet to discover. So I would definitely look around and see what's on there. That you might have been keeping your eye out on for. They have an open world cars game. Open world? Oh my gosh. I love a good open world. I'm telling you, I love open world. When I get a chance to like drive around, see the sights, do whatever, I'm living. I'm having like living my best life. That's why I love American Truck Simulator, because it is an open world trucking game and it's like the best time. You love the modern trash can? Thank you. It's the only way we'll make money. The only way to make money in this house is to have a nice modern trash can. Maybe they found it on the street or like at least somewhere underground or something. We can go with that scenario. Oh, your son loves cars. He has a Lightning McQueen car toy. Wait, that's so cool since he was 1 and now he's 6 and still plays with that toy. Lightning McQueen is just an iconic icon that I could never get rid of. That's me with Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Played that game my entire life. I've watched every single TV show, movie. I've seen it all. I'm never getting rid of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Blanket, my Yu-Gi-Oh! Washcloths. I'm not getting rid of those. Those are iconic. A staple in my life. Also, let me save my game too. It's saved in an hour. Detective Barbie, I haven't really like seen a lot of that. At least in my like lifetime. I don't think I was too into like Barbie, but I knew about Barbie enough to know what it was. But there were so many different versions of Barbie that I'm like, wait, which one's a good one? That's why I really loved when they incorporated Barbie into Toy Story. I'm like, I'm gonna look into this a little bit more. And then I got heavily obsessed with watching the Barbie movies on Netflix, and I really enjoyed it a lot. But I specifically loved Barbie's Dreamhouse Adventures. That's what I really loved the most. It's time to duel. I'm watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX at the moment right now, is where I'm at. And Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was like a fever dream. I don't remember a single fact about that one. But I did watch it though. We'll have to move this a little bit over. There we go. I'm tour guide Barbie. Hi Ruby, welcome in. It's good seeing you. I still have all of my old Yu-Gi-Oh cards and everything. I have so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I also have I don't have like the dual disc thing that they have in the show because that was pricey and I couldn't afford that. But I did have the card, like the paper dual platform thing. Like you just lay it out on the ground and like you duel that way. I have that in all of my cards. But that's about it. I'm glad to see you though, Ruby. We're building a whimsical build today in The Sims. At least trying to. Doing a lot of decoration cluttering at the moment. Gonna make things look nice. Nice and luscious. You watched a lot of GX when you were in uni. I watched a lot of GX when I was in school. I can't remember when did that show come out? Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Wasn't it the early 2000s? Because I remember vaguely, it was like 2004. Like I remember these shows were on like the CW or some weird network for like a while. And I used to watch them as like my Saturday cartoons all the time. Were they on the CW? Or am I being Delulu? I want to say they were. Okay, that's right. It was Kids WB. That was the one. That's where I watched all of my shows. Also, Cozy with Ruby. Thank you for the early crew and the daily click and feeding new mods. I appreciate that a lot. Hi, welcome in. And also welcome back from the ads. If you got an ad, I did not see the ads play. So I apologize if you got hit with an ad. Let's see what we have from Cottage Living. Yeah, I'm glad to see you though. Oh, when it first came out, I wasn't into Yu-Gi-Oh like that. No, that's valid. I was into Yu-Gi-Oh like all the time. And I kind of stopped playing with Yu-Gi-Oh when I got into junior high and high school. Because I'm like, oh, I'm too old for Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Because I wasn't in that vibe. I was too in tune with my choir mindset back then. I'm like, I'm all about choir, singing, songwriting, dancing, acting. That was my mindset back then. It still is now, but I'm like, let me just embrace my everything that I enjoy, and more some. You could get into Yu-Gi-Oh. You watch Digimon. I watch Digimon a lot. I love me some Digimon. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon
Thank
the
you.
champions. Also, LCR, thank you so much for the $10 donation, by the way, to St. Jude. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Thank you. Your choir life is pretty insane. It is. It is pretty insane. Overwhelming. Time consuming, but yet so worth it in the end. I loved choir with every fiber of my being. I wouldn't necessarily say I was a Rachel Berry, but I really did enjoy the idea of being heavily invested in my choir and show choir and madrigals and musicals and the fall play. So I was very in tune with it. I would spend day and night working and learning these dance moves and also perfecting my costume changes in under a minute. We would go to these competitions. The mentality for it was not healthy for me. So I'm kind of glad I'm not in show choir anymore. I was mentally unstable in high school, but I lived through it to tell the tale. But I loved it though, because I got to meet a lot of cool people and I got to go do a lot of really cool things. You got an ad, but was featured a cute kitty. Oh, that's cute. We love kitties. For Lay for an amazing survivor for 9 years. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for that donation, for dedicating that to Lay. 9-year cancer survivor. Thank you so much. The thank you sound effect startled you? No, it startles me sometimes too. I like it because it's actually a voice of a either a previous or current St. Jude patient. Like they have like this whole recording booth at St. Jude where these patients can do whatever they want. They can record their own voice. They can have parents come in and record their own voice too, to like have like a nice remembrance of their child who maybe had passed, or just wanting to just have something to remember them by. There are also kids who are so musically talented at St. Jude. I'm not joking. They have everything decked out, a full-blown recording studio, like professional one too. Some kids go in there, record physical, full-length songs sometimes, whether it's guitar, their voice, piano, whatever it is. St. Jude has it for the kids. They want to make them feel special at the end of the day, throughout the duration of their treatment, and even after their treatment too. They set themselves up for success before, during, and after. And I love that St. Jude does that. And it's so beautiful. I haven't seen it in person, but I've seen like the tours of St. Jude that we'll get to do at the end of this month, as we usually do. And I think it's just wonderful. The stories that we get to hear, and just making sure that we can support Danny Thomas's dream. Yeah, costume change under a minute was kind of wild. Pro tip though, always wear your next costume under your current costume. So that way you wouldn't have to spend time to like take off your costume, change into the next one. Just wear at least your next one. So you rip off the top clothes and you can go right back on stage. I think my clothes changing time was like 43 seconds or something like that. Which wasn't bad. I mean, I could have gotten in 30 seconds, but that's fine. But I did it. I was sweaty and it was not pleasant at all. Because singing and dancing at the same time under bright lights for like 3 minutes can be very overwhelming. That's a lot of singing and dancing. What Glee character would everyone be? That's a hard one because all of them are awful. Okay, hold on. I love Becky Jackson because she's just sassy all around. I love her attitude. Give me a second. I'll get back to you on that one because all of them are just a hot mess in so many ways. Probably. I was gonna say Santana, but I'm not that evil. And I'm not that snarky. At times. That's a hard one. The closest thing I came with was being in an a cappella group. I've never been in an a cappella. Well, no, that's a lie. I was in an a cappella group. I forgot about that. When I was in chamber choir, we got to audition to do like a cappella. So I was in an a cappella group for like a semester, and that was very fun. Put this right here. Some of these things, some blueberries, some choco berries, and then we'll get where art thou, other produce. I need them. Oh, I love Britney S. Spears. Britney Spears. Britney S. Spears. Britney Spears. I did like Britney. Britney was a good one. Oh, here it is. There we go. That sounds fun. Also a lot, but you love Glee. Yeah, it was a lot, but it was so much fun. There was a lot of really good memories that I remember. Okay, what else can I put over here? Shrink this down a little bit. No, actually that has a slot, so that might be a little bit of an issue. Move this, I might put that back. I want to put it over here. Or I want to put a shelf instead. Please, base game. Acapella mention? Yeah, acapella. When I was not in a band or an acapella group called the Acafellas. I was not in a group like that. That is for sure. The Acafellas were aka awful. Cause like what aka excuse me? No. Like aka excuse me, Acafellas, but you're aka awful. Get off the stage. Low-key wish bands in City Living or City Living expansion into the fairies. I would have loved bands. I still have high hopes, low expectations for bands to come to The Sims 4. So I think our next build that we'll probably do, like our big ambitious build that we'll probably do, is make a concert hall or like some type of music festival build. Basically Coachella, but in The Sims. We'll try and do. I think it'd be kind of fun. Like, your favorite thing about show choir was performing Disney movies in a classic 80s musical. Yes. We didn't do any like Disney. We sang like some hardcore songs. We sang oh my gosh, Rhythm Nation by Janet Jackson. We sang Starships by Nicki Minaj. We also sang, well, we just sang a lot of different things. Oh my gosh. Machine. No. We sang some songs from, oh my gosh. The band is like escaping my brain. Give me a second, hold on. Not All Time Low. Oh, wait, hold on. It's by Green Day. Green Day. What did you sing? What was your popular song that we did? American Idiot. There we go. Whew. Thank you. There we go. I got it. We sang American Idiot from Green Day. That was fun. I still have my songbook somewhere, and I have all the songs that we sang in choir and show choir, and I could give you an actual confirmed like list. Also, Period Dot, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. And Jelly, enjoy this of your work day. We'll see you next time as well. Sorry, we're talking about show choir. It's just random, but is there a way to auto build a tree house? I want to put one on the community lot. To my knowledge, no. I don't think there's an actual way to automatically build a tree house. You would need to build it first and then put it up there, because I haven't found one. Unless you can probably add one from the gallery. The gallery usually has some up there that's already like fully furnished, and they're always like in a room. Yeah, I would just pick the ones from the gallery. They're easier that way, and then you can like change it out how you want. So that would be my option if you didn't want to actually physically build one. Always rely on the gallery if you don't want to build. That's what I do. Don't want to be American Idiot. Remember when BB Rexa performed in Willow Creek? Yes, I remember that. The Sim sessions. I am so sad and like a little bit mad that they got rid of the Sim sessions, because that was iconic. I mean, our own little mini Coachella in The Sims. Bring it back, please. I would love for that to return. Everything about it was iconic. Oh, Green Day's coming to your city? Lucky. I would have loved to, oh my gosh, we also sang Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. That was the other one too. Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. I love a good, we were a very hardcore show choir group, I will say. We didn't sing a lot of pop songs. We sang a lot of like rock and some like onesie twosie pop songs, but a lot of like rock hardcore songs. We were that show choir group. Lots of hours singing and dancing and really perfecting these dance moves. The diction and positioning were a whole thing. You learned American Idiot on the guitar and gave up. That is so cool. Oh, you were an a cappella choir and you sang several songs from Phantom of the Opera. Ooh, and it was awesome, except we only had a few boys who were not very confident and so many girls that were a little too confident. Low confidence, high confidence. I mean, we love a good mixture, but oof. We sang Phantom of the Opera in 8th grade. I was a tenor 1, and I feel like I still am at times when my voice isn't like hoarse, which normally it is most of the time. You're crying. Why were you an emo show choir? I don't know. At the time, I didn't think of it. But I'm like thinking now, I'm like, yeah, we were really straight up an emo show choir. Our costumes were so like everything. We had like military boots and like when we did Rhythm Nation, we had like military boots with like cargo pants. Like it was a whole thing. I don't know. But I loved it though. Maybe that's why I love all these songs now. I ain't complaining though. It's kind of nice. Let's get some placemats. You were singing Evanescence just the other day. Very good. I love Evanescence so much because when they added in Bring Me to Life to Just Dance 2024, I was so excited because that's my favorite song. And then dancing to it on Just Dance, iconic. Where are my placemats? I actually have a VOD, or actually 2 VODs on my YouTube channel where I was dancing to Bring Me to Life in a Teletubby costume. But that was like that was a few years ago, actually. 2 years ago, I would say. This conversation is not for you. You didn't sing in public out of common courtesy of others. No, that's understandable. That is understandable. I don't like singing in public because I do also common courtesy of others, but I also get very nervous singing in public. I'll sing by myself in the comfort of my own room. Every chance I can get, belting at the top of my lungs. We went through an emo phase in middle school, but it feels like everyone else. I feel like you feel like everyone else. I feel like the emo phase was like everyone's phase. I think so. Like someone had like a sliver of an emo phase. But the good songs that came out of that were iconic. All Time Low, Evanescence, Skrillex. Like randomly, I think it was called First of the Year. First of the Year was like the most iconic song of the century. I loved First of the Year by Skrillex. Iconic. 10 out of 10. The most weirdest music video I've ever seen, but I loved it though. Oh, I need a cat bed. Oh, when you sing, I feel like I sound exactly like the person singing. I know I sound like Whitney Houston and Adele. No, same. A soprano 1 and 2, as well as an alto 1 and 2. You're old now and have you have Ling since quit singing and have dabbled in the songwriting though. I mean, that's fun love to sew. I want to get into songwriting one day, but it feels so difficult. Or at least I don't know where to start. At least for songwriting. Actually, no, that's a lie. What's so funny? Back in like, I think it was junior high or whatever. I have very little money. Might I have you? My brain. You know when A Year Without Rain by Selena Gomez? If you all remember that song, A Year Without Rain. My brain. I love that song. It was so good, so good. I just had a little sheet of paper. I wrote some fun stuff. I wrote a little song similar to A Year Without Rain. And then I go find a random like recording, whatever, studio, whatever, in like Tennessee. I send them my writing material. They record it. And then they send me the song back that I wrote. And I'm like, what is this mess? I don't know where it's at, but I still have the CD. I think I still have the CD somewhere. I'll have to find it and play it on stream because it was such a really good music video and song. And I think I still have the CD of the song that I wrote and got sent off to someone sing it for me somewhere in this room of mine. I don't know how much I paid for it, but it was very little, that's for sure. Maybe that's why the quality was very bad, but still, I'm just like, what was I thinking back then? Not a lot. Oh, and thank you so much, Nightmare. I'm glad you like the build. Oh my gosh. But Gloopy, welcome in. Randy Joe's doing okay. He's at almost at day school. He's at doggy school right now at the moment, and we're doing one more week of training with him, and he's really getting the hand of like down quite quickly. Down is something that we've been wanting to do for a while. But like the whole sit, place, come, and stuff like that, he's like very, very good at it. So it's like the down is what we really, really want from him. But he's doing pretty good. At the moment. You really struggle with the high notes. It strains your voice too much, so you don't usually try to. Oh, you don't try to do them when you're singing a lot. I try not to either, but yet my brain is too ambitious and says, let's do it anyway. My problem is I sing Mariah Carey songs a lot, at least the old songs that she had in like the late 90s. Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston songs, Renee Rapp. There was just too many songs I just tried to sing. I mean, I feel like I can hit some notes, but not all notes. You know, A Year Without Rain, iconic. Poetry writing could start. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I am taking a writing workshop for at least the next 6 weeks right now, and I could try out some poetry. I have a lot to say, but I just don't know how to say it, you know? You have a close to 2-day emo playlist on Spotify. Would you like to share that? Do you want to share that? You can post it in the Discord in the music section if you want to. Cause that's iconic. I go through phases a lot with music. None of my music choices are ever consistent, like at all. So I'm like, I'll just go with this song. That seems fine. I mean, the Wicked songs are still on loop in your head. Yes. Ooh, iconic. Everything Wicked. Yes. There was one time we were playing Stardew Valley on stream, and I'm just over here just randomly singing Wicked songs at the top of my lungs for 3 hours straight. I don't know why. I mean, I wanted to listen to different songs other than the Sims soundtrack, okay? But like, why was I doing that for 3 hours straight? No one stopped me in chat. They just said, keep going. I'm like, okay. And I did for 3 hours straight. I didn't lose my voice, so that's good. You feel like I'm a pretty good singer, but I can't do runs or vibrato, which make any attempt to singing Beyonce really sad. No. I feel like the runs are a little bit difficult at times, but I see, this is the show choir like mindset with me. Like, I like to study how do they do those runs so quickly, and how can I do them the best way I know how. I would say Spotify has a lot of good run practices that you can always do, and vibrato practices. Do you have a playlist? I kind of do and I kind of don't have a playlist. I want to make one though, just because I just need to do it. If I can show one of them, I think, what's this one? I made one for February, but that one's like kind of only 17 songs. And it's a bunch of Wicked, Sabrina Carpenter, SZA, Chapel Roan, Lufe, Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, Conan Gray, Renee Rapp, and Demi Lovato. But I have a few other playlists that I have been saving. Do I have a Depresso playlist? I do not. I do not have a Depresso playlist, but I need to make one though. So sometimes I like to be sad and just cry for no reason. Oh, there's Discord server, my friends, if you want to share that in there. Wicked is very good. Cynthia Erivo, iconic. Ariana Grande, iconic. This 2 floors? I'm gonna make this 2 floors. There we go. Come on, don't be shy. There we go. Singing runs is so much fun though. It is. But I think if you want to practice doing runs, take each note very slowly and gradually go up in the scale and then go slightly faster. And then kind of have a run. Brandy is a very good example because she has vocals like nobody's business. She has like a very like raspy voice, but it's so soothing at the same time. Why did I type in voice? I meant to type in light. The way you make so many playlists. What's like your favorite playlist that you like out of all the ones that you have? Oh, by me, here it is. Ah, here it is. I do playlist 10. What? September playlist? That's, I have a cottagecore playlist of an hour long. I have a Christmas playlist. Copyright free songs. Oh my gosh, what in the world? Yeah, I don't really have a lot of playlists that I make just because I just forget to make them from time to time. But I do need to make them at least. Some lights in here. Happy Tuesday, Melody. It's good seeing you. You have a Sad Girls Hour playlist. I love that for you. What other playlist do I have on here? By Spotify. Oh, what is it? No, wait, where did it go? What did I save? My library. Playlist. Oh no, I have a I found one playlist on Spotify. It's called the proper full on gay crisis playlist. 4 hours and 38 minutes long, 85 songs. The cover art is Kit Connor from Heartstopper saying, "I'm having a proper full on gay crisis." And I love it. And then I have, let's see, some Studio Ghibli ones. I have Broadway, sad ambient songs. And then I think I also have, no, that's pretty much it. Other stuff are pretty much random. Hi, Pajama Plays, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. We're talking about playlists. If you have a good playlist, feel free to share. Ah, there you go. Perfect. We're making a whimsical themed house for a fairy because I love Tinkerbell. Sometimes I feel like I like to be sad and cry for no reason. The most entry thing I've ever heard today. No, literally, sometimes I just want to cry. I just want to cry for no reason. I don't know why. I just do. Something about crying just feels great. It's odd, but I love to cry. Weird. I can't explain it. It's just a feeling. My ultimate favorite Cinderella of all time, her and Whitney. They need to release her album right now. I swear. That album from the Cinderella movie with Brandy and Whitney, they need to release it. The only reason why they didn't release it was because Brandy's label felt it would it just didn't fit the vibe of what she was singing at the time. And I'm like, Brandy is older and wiser now. Release that album immediately. I need it. Whitney would love that. Wish Your Gay Crisis was only 4 hours and 4.5 hours long. I can send you the playlist if you want. You kind of love the kind of playlist that has a specific title to it. No, I agree. When there's a title, I feel seen. That captures my true emotion. Yeah. No, all good, Ruby. Enjoy the rest of your day and good luck at the eye doctor. We'll hopefully see you soon. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know what else to put in here. Let me see what we have from Realm of Magic. Let's see. Realm of Magic was a game pack. Out seasons. Let's see. I could add that portal. To Pixie Hollow. Let me add this portal in here. If I can find it. Okay, yeah, that's, oh no, it's gonna move it with you. Okay, good, perfect. If I size it down, still has an issue. Oh, well, not really. Why is it like that though? Oh, you shared the emo playlist. Thank you. It's a little more than 2 days. You're working on your wedding playlist. Ooh, fun. Let's see. Where can I put this? I think I might put this portal. I'll put it back here. I'll put the portal back here just for the lulz. Okay, I'm gonna have to move it precisely where it needs to be. Okay. Let me put like right here. There we go. So that way you can go through the portal however you want. Psycho Kenzie, thank you so much. I'm glad you like the build. I've been having a lot of fun with this build. I've been experimenting with a lot of clutter items and just placing literally anything and everything that feels whimsical. So thank you. What would the ideal fairy pack for you? Personally, if we got fairies in The Sims 4, they need a skill tree first and foremost, just the way how The Sims 4 is structured. I want them to have a fairy tree house like we had in The Sims 3. I want them to be able to incorporate something with plant sims involved, because plant sims are like nature and fairies are also nature type creatures. I think it'd be really cool to have like some type of way where they could it's like new skills probably. I don't know if I want a new world specifically, but I would want something that is tied to fairies, where fairies can only live there and nowhere else. Maybe adding in some lore to the Sylvan Glades from Willow Creek. And then perhaps like also like really cool customization for like for fairy, for like the wings and hairstyles and outfits. Because I did like how they did mermaids, but a lot was missing out of it that I wish they had included. So I would say fairies would be their like redemption arc in terms of mythical creatures. When you like take away vampires and werewolves and spellcasters, fairies need to be a little bit much better. I love Mamma Mia. I've seen Mamma Mia before, the first one and second one. So yes, Mamma Mia. Mama let you down. My, how can I resist ya? But yeah, I love Mamma Mia. Who doesn't? You love this build though, thank you. Let's see. Oh, hello, that's a rock. I'm telling you, debug is scary. Oh, you've been doing a massive build of fitting literally everything in The Sims possible. Doing the layout and clutter has been so much fun. It is like the most therapeutic thing in the world. I live for debug. Debug is my life. I could be here all day just placing down random stuff that makes probably no sense, but it looks so wonderful. Okay. I want to have something up here. I don't know what to put up here though. Can I add in a floor? Maybe not. Hi, Jean. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Hope all is well and swell with you. Oh, you're adding in lore to the Sylvan Glades is a good idea. I agree, because the Sylvan Glades is so pretty. So I think they would definitely should include some Sylvan Glades lore into there. And maybe even incorporating like some ideas from including in like ideas from, what do you call it, like werewolves and vampires, like how they can be incorporated into the whole fairy situation as well. But I don't know, get rid of this ceiling. Wait a minute, I don't think, did I do that right? Copy and paste. I don't think I'm doing this right. Oh wait, no, I am. Never mind. I'm fine. Okay, do that. I'm going to delete some of these things real quick. Make a little platform. Jennifer Lopez. I like some of her songs. I liked her in Selena. But I don't listen to Jennifer Lopez all the time. So some of her songs are not my vibe, but she's a good artist. Um, 400K, lordy Lou. I don't think I've ever done a build. Well, I've only done one build, actually. I think it had cost like 500,000 simoleons. And it was like, okay, that's my limit, no more. Well, that's wild. But I'm doing really good though, Jean. I cannot complain too much. We're building a whimsical fairy house while raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We're only less than $170 away from hitting our $8,000 goal for St. Jude. Oh my gosh, no, do not do that. But not too bad, not too bad. Just having a fun old time yapping about Disney, music, all the fun things. Okay, I thought I had something. Okay, never mind. I think it'd be fun if you could choose to whether be an evil fairy or like a mythology or a good fairy. Oh, that would be really cool. Like a bit Maleficent kind of vibe. I agree. That would be very interesting. Okay, I could leave it like this, but I'm gonna scoot it back. Actually, no, pull back. Leave it like that. I'll cover that corner with a tree. Cover this corner maybe with something else, like some more plant. Yeah, I can do that. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to really do this, make it look grown, like, or not grown, but lived in. Like it fits the vibe. Blends in, that's the word. Blends in with the ground. I need a trim. Yeah, other than that though, not too bad. And I'm glad you like the build though, Jean. I really like it too. I don't think I've ever done a build like this in a long time. Like just spent a lot of time on exterior design. I don't do a lot of experimenting, but I feel like I should. I built a lot of family houses, but I think I should really like experiment with other themes and kind of play around with it, see what I can get out of it, and hope for the best. Oh, let's get some of this right here. Get a little tree. Natasha Ramos sings Jenny on the Block. Really? I never knew that. That's really cool. It's a lot, but it's been a project and probably will be close to 1 million when you're done. Oh, you're a tiny home builder mainly, but this has been a challenging. Honestly, I think the more challenging, the better. At least from what I have been telling myself, the more challenging, the better, because then you can experiment with like new things and kind of figure out like, oh, I didn't know this object existed. I didn't know this was in debug. Like I found so much stuff in debug that I did not know existed that now I'm like, I could incorporate this into my other builds and see if this works. And it has. Like it's so much fun. Oh, you always do family houses for your shell challenges, and I'm trying to make it a business, so we'll see how far I get. I believe in you. I believe in you. Okay, that looks normal. Okay, having that back here looks good. That little gigantic tree branch. Oh, that tree's huge. I've also been trying to experiment with tool mod a little bit more as well. Tool mod has also helped me a little bit. You're terrible at builds most of the time. No, honestly, same. I feel like I'm a decent builder, but I look at the gallery and then like YouTube and I think to myself, oh no, my builds are actually terrible. So I need to I want to definitely do better at building as much as possible. So I look on the gallery one time like, oh, well, I've got a lot of work to do then, I guess. Like Kate Emerald is so talented. I'm like, how do you do all that and stay sane? Because sometimes Kate Emerald's like individually placing objects down on the ground. My brain doesn't have the capacity for that. You love getting inspired by debug and live edit for builds. I do too. Like the littlest object can get me inspired to do a whole big build. Like, I'll spend days on a build just from one object. I still need to make a train station, or like an abandoned train station, because we have like train tracks and train parts in debug and live edit that I want to do that at some point, because it's just so good. And which reminds me, I need to actually, we had tried to recreate a Wicked build, a Wicked inspired build in The Sims 4, all the way back when we got Life and Death, the EP. And I have yet to post that video on YouTube. So I may need to post that video. I still have all the footage, but I need to post it at some point. Because I feel like if I post it in November of this year, it would be so outdated, it would make no sense. But I don't know. I need to post that video. I'm telling you, I build so much on stream that I'll spend days editing, trying to like make sure the build video doesn't look too crazy and a messy mess, that I just forget to like, oh wait, I need to post this. But then I also get kind of tired after editing that I don't sit down and actually do like the voiceover part for it. So I apologize if there haven't been a lot of videos on YouTube as of lately. Editing takes a long time. That and gameplay videos. I'm too much of a perfectionist. My videos. Yeah, I love watching her videos as well. Also, Murky, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Spring Squad. How are you? Oh, you moved countries recently and can't legally work yet, so you had loads of time to sit and individually place rocks. You know, I love that for you. I'm sorry that you can't legally work, but at least you can now individually place rocks, which is nice in The Sims. But also, ooh, hold on. Aren't you like getting inspired by like the country that you live in now to do like a really unique build in The Sims? Because what I want to do is travel abroad, maybe go to like Japan or something, and build a house inspired from Japan. Because I hear really good things about Japan, especially like Tokyo. Excuse me, game. Move that down. Thank you. Game? What are we doing? Thank you. Move it down. Right there. Right there. Anyway, okay. But you need a good computer to run the WODs. So my little laptop struggles. No, same. I haven't, oh gosh. I haven't downloaded a K Emerald build because I'm too scared about the loading of all the objects. But they look so good from afar. Hi, Sarah. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I am doing quite well, if I do say so myself. I'm trying to, one, catch my breath. But then also, two, try and figure out how I want to do the outside of this build while yapping about Disney and Wicked and life. But all is good, though. I have a long day ahead of me today, actually. On my agenda for today is one vlog today. I'm going to be vlogging today of one, cleaning some fun stuff around here in this office of mine. I need to set up my backdrop for my acting audition I have to do for a class that I'm doing on Thursday. And then I think afterwards, I'm also going to do some more cleaning and some baking. So, and editing my previous vlog to upload tomorrow. I'm trying my best to type. I know I keep messing up. No, it's all good. It's all good. But you have a cut on your finger making it difficult to type. No, honestly, same. I also too have a cut on my finger. So it is very hard to type and also do anything. The cut was not pretty. Oh, here they are. So I can understand. Take your time. Take your time. What do I want to add up here? And thank you for the hydro check, by the way, Melody. And also thank you for the reminder to save the game as well. Or you used to only put builds. Oh, put in your builds what was necessary, no toilet paper or anything. You're trying to rebuild every lot, so it's been much better. Oh, that's good. I'm working on a save file right now where I'm rebuilding all the lots in The Sims 4, and it's been quite fun. Especially utilizing tool mod has been quite nice to like manipulate some of like objects, place things where they're not supposed to be placed. Like I enjoy that type of stuff. Oh, I can add gardening stuff up here. The flower arranging table. That was what can go up here. Is this a fairy vampire? No. I would say a fairy previously died and their grave is up here. But not a fairy vampire, though. That would have been a really good combination, though. A fairy vampire. Where in the world is the flower arranging table? Flower. There we go. You desperately need an autosave in this game. I would be too scared for autosave, mainly because I'm too worried that it will save at the wrong moment. But I'm a chronic saver. But I also tend to forget to save my own game. We'll just right back here so we have room. There we go. So that'll be a casket for a dead fairy. Sad. Oh my gosh, a little flower. Cute. Put that up here. Oh, what are these things? That's cute. Mosquito. You know what? You right. You right. That's what it is. That's really what it is. Yeah. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. A fairy vampire is just a mosquito. They suck blood. They fly around. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I never really put that in that way. I'm like, huh. Now that you say it out loud, yeah. That does make a lot of sense. Oh, you were just curious about the coffin? Oh no, you're all good. Honestly too, I also thought the coffin was like a nice decorative object. Not really thinking anyone was gonna die. How did I hurt my finger? Oh, one of the ceramic bowls that I had, the handle broke and then cut my finger, very badly. So it was a nice clean cut, not too deep to get like surgery or anything, but it was a cut that was not pretty, that I needed to get some type of special glue on my finger without getting stitches. I just, when I played on your laptop, I would often place Uncrustables on your keyboard to cool off your computer. Not the Uncrustables. Oh my gosh, not the Uncrustables. But honestly, valid. Valid. Let's get, I think a nectar making station would be cool to add in somewhere. I'm like, where can I put that? All good, all good. And enjoy your lurk though, Whitley. But I'm glad you enjoyed the build so far. I'm trying to place down unnecessary but necessary things to this build to make it more complete and whimsical. Hopefully. I got my nectar racks over here. There's stuff in cottage living that I think I haven't added in yet. And I don't know what it is. You never looked at a mosquito the same way? Nope. I'm never gonna look at a mosquito the same way. I'm gonna hit it with a shoe. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit that thing with a shoe and walk the other direction. Because, ooh, I don't like them buzzing in my ear. It's creepy. Scurry. Okay, we got that one. Oh, okay, I need these right here. That's what I need. Let's place these little vines along the wall. Place these right here. No, it was kind of scary, but then I got over it. I have a very high pain tolerance. So it was fine. It wasn't that bad. I had a book. So I had a book to keep me company while they were tending to my finger. No, it's not gonna work. No. Hit that thing with the shoe and walk the other direction. No, not a bridge. Telephone pole? No. Ooh, this one looks nice. Also, welcome back. But also, I hope you feel better. Oh, a mouth ulcer. Ooh, those are rough. But feel better soon, my friend. Feel better soon. Oh, a little gnome would be kind of cute. But yeah, me and Bugs, we don't mesh very well. Me and Bugs. They gotta go, or they're gonna see the shoe. Not Mr. Shoe. No. The shoe is what they're gonna see from me. Not Achu, not Mr. Shoe, my shoe. Not Hingma shoe from Avatar, the shoe, my shoe. Not Mushu from Mulan, my shoe. Not my shoe, no, my shoe. I need to stop. I'm making no sense. I'm right there with you. Thank you. I feel seen. Can you tell that I'm just like yapping for nonsense at this point? Because I am. I'm not making any sense, but I'm making sense. Okay, I think I also want to add in these pathways over here. Oh, your son's afraid of all bugs, including flies, but you? Just spiders? I hate all bugs. But I also really do not like spiders. I'm one of those people who will just like throw the shoe at the wall at a spider and run the other direction, but knowing those spiders are like, they're fast. They're fast. And I'm like, no, I can't do it. I'll throw the shoe at the wall and run. But then I'm also that crazy person who would like have like that bug spray that's not meant for spiders or anything, and just spray the wall until it dies. I did that with it was actually during the summer. Me and my mom were doing something. My dad was somewhere, I think, and I think we were trying to clean the window or something. I can't remember what it was, but we had like this spray, bug spray, meant for like flies and ants or whatever. It was like a wasp in my room, might I have you, during the hot, ugly summer. And like we were like, we had a broom. We had a broom, that long broom, whacked the blinds, and then we got close enough to get like the string thing so we can pull the blinds all the way up to go like see where it's at. And then here comes me with the spray, spraying my window like crazy to attack it so it dies. And then it died. But that was the longest 45 minutes of my life that I'll never get back. So yeah, I do not like bugs. It's creepy. It's creepy, friends. Let me get these. Put them over here. You're bigger than me. Ooh, I'm telling you, I go into panic mode when I see like a bug, a big bug that's like bigger than my hand. Oh, you ramble to and then laugh at it when it makes it more awkward. No, same. We love a good yapping session. You don't care about bugs just as long as they leave me alone. But then the moment they get my business is over, it literally is. I'm like, I'm about to do some taekwondo, some Jackie Chan moves up in this house. Y'all better watch out or I'm gonna go flying. The sight of them even, makes you just flinch. No, I agree. Oh, this is cute. Wait, do they have a dirty one? Okay, that looks better. I'll do this one here. I probably could just add the mushrooms back. But now I'm thinking, the sim goes to the portal, goes to The magic realm, that will be fine. Some of these rocks right here could be good. I don't know why, but rocks could be doing something. Ooh, had honey bee get inside once. You had a cup and let it go through. Ooh, bees and me. I don't like bees. I don't like bees or ants. But as long as they leave me alone, I'm fine. Leave me alone, and we are 2 peas in a pod. We are Gucci. Not that. Let's not add that one. Does it look at nighttime? Nighttime's pretty dark, but also well lit. I'm gonna put some lights over here. Oh, cockroaches. Oh, I hate them. There was a wasp nest hidden somewhere against your house. It's a part of another reason. You don't like going outside. Ooh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't like it. I don't like those. Wasps and wasp nests. We don't mesh well. We never will. Never have. Now, where are those nice little lights? Oh, we can add these right here. They'll like. I do like. What? Game. Why won't you go the way you're supposed to go, game? Let me do this. Okay. That'll be something for a split of a second. Move this back. Right here. And then there's a pillar that we got with life and death that could work. Nighttime is so beautiful. I like this little area. It's speaking to me. Or maybe business and hobbies. Nah. Hi Coupon, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. We're almost done with our nice little build here today. For our whimsical build. I need a poll. I think Life and Death might have a poll that could probably use, that could work. But welcome in, welcome in. We were yapping about almost everything under the sun at this point. We've had a very good yapping session today. We started off with Disney, and then live action movies, and then emo depressing music. We were all over the place, but it all made sense. So how are you though? I hope you're doing good at least. I don't think I'll find a poll. Is it a bridge? Oh my, that's a bridge. Hello? Yikes, that's large and in charge. This game is full of surprises. Oh, here it is. I found it. Got this right here. There we go. Do you still play Inzoi? Not really. I haven't played Inzoi in a while, mainly because there hasn't been a lot of really good content for me to really get back into it. I'm personally just waiting for them to like add in more content surrounding like family gameplay. I want a better family tree. I want better, like, more things for the kids and the parents to do. But I haven't played it in about like 2 months. Because it was getting a little bit buggy on my PC and it was starting to become a problem. Where it wasn't running that well. So I think I'll probably a little bit longer until the next update to play it again. But I have played it though. For what it is, it's very cute for what they have brought into the game. I'm just hoping that they do focus a lot more on bringing quality of life things rather than jam-packing the game with a bunch of things that aren't really necessary. Like, I wouldn't really want to see a cult in Inzoi just because it just feels odd if there was. I think a lot of people really want them to be like better than The Sims, but I would also want Inzoi to be its own game and thrive as its own game rather than it being a carbon copy of The Sims, if that makes sense. You know? the way I was ready to make a poll. And I was like, okay, gotcha, yeah. Not that kind of poll. Not yet, at least. Okay, we got these lights over here. But yeah, Inzo is pretty fun. I have a current house that I've played for quite some time. My Zoe went to jail for pushing someone on the street. Which was not our finest day because they end up going to jail on their mother's wedding day, which was like not the best thing, and then they broke out of jail. But I think the other thing too, what was missing was I want to be able to edit other households and being able to feel more. I want to basically micromanage all of my Inzois, all my Zois basically. I feel like I have a purpose of playing with them more. And then being able to like build without a Zoe on the lot would be very helpful to minimize cost and just like build whenever I want without having to go through the creative studio. I don't know how I'm gonna do this light situation. No, not into the street, on the street. Like they were walking like on the walkway thing, and they push them. Disney and email your personalities, as it should be. There's lights here. I might as well put a light here. Even though I won't snap to it, I might as well add one. I need better lights. Better lights. Some of the debug objects are ridiculous inside. They are. I kind of forget that debug is all the stuff that is in the background that we technically can't get access to, because it's like there's a limit to how far we can go. And I'm like, wow, there's a lot of this stuff that I'm like, I don't really get to see. I kind of like it. Oh, that's large. But I'll take it. Oh, here it is. Add that light back here. I'm gonna put this all the way over here. Let me just like, unless I put this here and then put this right here, should be okay. We have a question for your parent shell challenge. What will be coming? That will be coming up. Will be putting the shell they make on the gallery? Yes, I will. The shell that they will make, I will put on the gallery. If you all want to, if you all want to do it, I'm having them make it this weekend. Just because they are the most free during the weekend to do that. And then we'll have parent bingo on Monday at 1 p.m. Central. Wait, you can add things on here? No way. Crazy. I didn't know that. Wait, where else does it go? Oh. Oh, on this side too. Nice. Yeah, it'll be on, I don't know what day I'll do the shell challenge, but it'll be this month. That is for sure. Just gotta figure out like the times and things, but we'll have parent trivia on Monday. And then we'll also have Among Us within that same week, most likely next week on the 28th. So I've got some plans. There we go. You just wish you could copy the objects. No, I agree. Without using tool mod, I think that would be nice to be able to copy the objects, like debug objects actually, without using tool mod or better build and buy. Oh, your cat seems to be adjusting to her new home. Oh, cute. How old is the cat? We would love to know. I think the last thing I can honestly do is just continue to add in these little rock platform things out here. Make it a little bit more decorative, and then probably adding in more mushrooms along the way. Yeah, I think that would make it perfect in the end. Okay. Hi, Sabrina. Welcome in. It's good seeing you. We're wrapping up our whimsical fairy build today. And it's starting to come together. And I'm very pleased on how it's turning out so far. I'm happy to see you. But I'm doing really good though. Oh, she's 12. Ooh, and she's a little spicy. Honestly, a spicy cat is the best cat because it always keeps you on your toes, keeps you alert about what's gonna happen. That's me with Randy Joe. He's a little bit sassy when he wants to be. Sometimes I think he thinks that I'm crazy when I talk to myself, but in reality I am. But I'm not like Delulu. Sometimes like he can hear, like he knows I'm talking to him, looks at me, turns the other way, and walks off with his little sassy walk. I'm like, okay, sir, time to get it together. We're going outside. Okay. Oh, I just realized you won't be able to get to the flowering table that way. There we go. The paths really make it so detailed. Oh, thank you. Oh, I know I can also add for like more whimsiness is those little effects, these glow thingies from Realm of Magic. I can add these things somewhere. Probably in the trees would make a lot more sense. Because then like they're glowing. Oh, has a shot and so I'm not concerned. Okay, good. A people at the shelter were a bit afraid of her and she was meant, and I mean she did bite your calf out of nowhere yesterday, but when you were gonna feed her, but that's fine. Oh, that seems normal. She was hungry. Honestly, sometimes animals be like that. And I'm like, okay, let's not do that again. Let me get you your food. Oh, you've been lurking. I had to mention that this is the most elite Sims song I've ever. This is the most elite Sims song they've ever made. Oh, the Sims song that's playing right now. Oh, I agree. I agree. This one, I believe, is because I have a Sims playlist. This is from the Sims 2 Nightlife. I love this song though. I love a good Sims song. Brings me joy. And that one song that goes bop ba 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 ba. Iconic. I sometimes forget about the Sims songs from time to time because I don't really have the game audio on in the Sims 4, but that Sims 2 songs be blasting them every day. She thought it was a snack. Oh my gosh. She's like, this calf, it tastes tasty. So yummy. Oh, she has you have the sweetest cat ever. She never bites even when she's scared or mad. Oh, Randy Joe, he doesn't bite like at all. He doesn't really do anything actually. When he's like mad, oh, I mean, when he's mad, he'll bark, but not really that much. But he's a bit cray cray. Oh, you told Garrett, I wondered if your cat was autistic. She's extremely overstimulated. Ooh. So is my dog. My dog can be overstimulated. I can tell when he's overstimulated. Because he's like, get me out of here, please. Oh my gosh, a gigantic tree. Put this tree... I can't put this tree anywhere. Yeah, I honestly think this build is already done. Oh wait, no, I need to add in trim. Oh, a little bit nippy and swipey because she gets easily agitated, but she also plays that way. So I don't know, maybe she doesn't know how to act around people. Maybe, that's what I'm also thinking. Maybe she doesn't know how to act around people. So like, when did you get her? Like just recently, or has it been like a while? Just, there we go, thank you. This feels, oh, maybe I may do brown. I need brown trim. Do brown. There we go. Brown for that all around. Yeah, this feels very nice. I like how this turned out. It looks like we are done. Our little whimsical build for 2025. Yay! Dun 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 dun. There we go. Oh, yours keeps you on routine every morning. No, Randy Joe loves a routine. I can tell. 8 o'clock, he eats his food. He'll take his like morning nap for a couple of hours, like maybe from like 8 to like 10, and then he's like ready to like maybe play or like go for his little walk. Maybe around like 1-ish, he's ready to like play some more or take a nap. And then around like 5, he'll eat his dinner. And then 8 o'clock, he goes to bed. So he has that routine. But he's like, ooh, when things are out of order, it's not fun. No, I haven't read any of the Hunger Games books yet. I have it on my list to read, the new book, but I'm patiently waiting until I finish the book I'm currently reading right now. So I don't want to overwhelm myself with too many things to read. But it is on my list, on my Goodreads to read eventually soon. Is it though? No, it's not. Yeah, that real quick. It was not on my Goodreads list. Want to read. There we go. Want to read. There we go. Perfect. So now it's on my Goodreads to read eventually. I like to keep track of how many books I want to read versus what I want to read next. Because right now I have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 11 books on my to read shelf at the moment. So I'm probably gonna like spin a wheel and decide like, I'll read this one next. Oh, has a licking tick, like he'll lick everything all the time until he gets tired. Oh, that's a lot of licking. We found out something fun about pets. You can ask ChatGPT to create an image of your pet as a character or a cartoon, and it'll make an image of your dog. Oh, that's very interesting. My dog is a Maltese as well. He's a cute little Maltese dog, 3 years old, with a lot of sass. Okay, save my game. I'm gonna upload it to the gallery. Maisley, oh, it's cute. Oh, you would read the original trilogy first if you haven't read them? Yeah, I haven't read the original trilogy. So, like, I'm telling you, I have not read any of those books. So I would have to read all of them from the beginning. That and including Twilight. Oh, you named your character after one of the characters in the new book? Oh, cute. Cute. Cordelia's Secret Cottage? No. I'm gonna call it a Secret Fairy Cottage. Secret Fairy Cottage. I've been watching Tinkerbell a lot, and I wanted to build a fairy theme cottage inspired by it. There we go. I don't know what's like type. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. It's only 58,000 simoleons, which isn't bad. That's good. I have also wanted to read the Percy Jackson books too. I've only seen the movies, but I want to read the books. I am curious though about like how they're even going to do the next Percy Jackson. I mean, the TV show is great, but I'm like wondering how like season 2 is going to be. Too nervous. Ooh. Okay. Oh, you love Tinkerbell, so nostalgic? I do too. I started rewatching all the movies all over again because how good they are. So I'm hopeful that they'll be. I would love for them to do another one, but I don't know how. Oh, no, honestly, I will be uploading this VOD to YouTube. I'm a couple days behind on the VODs, but they will be uploaded though. Not worry. My streams have been kind of like, the stream times have been a little bit funky this whole month, I would say. Mainly because fundraising for charity, for St. Jude, but also I've been doing a lot of acting things and doing like last minute auditions that I had to do. So this week has been, or is going to be, a little bit funky. So tomorrow, where is it at? Oh, hello. That's a funny message. Tomorrow for stream is gonna be at 10 a.m. and we're doing the A to Z baby challenge in The Sims 2. And then Thursday is gonna be another morning stream at 10 a.m. and we're doing The Sims 3 World Adventures and going to France. And they're playing Stardew Valley on Friday at 6, and then Saturday, more coding at 6. So it's gonna be a little bit funky with the times. Which one's the best one? I would say I like the second one, Tinkerbell movie. I didn't really watch the TV show that much though, but the movies I did see. Twilight Saga though, you read all the books and watched the movies every year like a tradition? Always. Always. They just put all the Twilight movies on Netflix just recently after it going into a rotation like no other in the past several years. I would say Tinkerbell 2 is iconic. Which one was that one? Tinkerbell and... oh, and the Lost Treasure. Yeah, that's what it was, one. I did like that one. Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure. Secrets of the Wings. Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue. I did like. The Never Beast one was a little bit odd. It wasn't bad. It's just because she doesn't, Justin Timberlake or Justin McCartney with her. Oh, that's true. Yeah, they're all good. They're all good. But if I had to rank them, I'm like, oh no. They did change out Rosetta though. In like, I think the last two Tinkerbell movies. I don't know why. I never really looked into that really. Hold on. I love Jesse McCartney. Jesse McCartney was good. He's funny. Yeah, he played Terrence. Yeah, he played Terrence in the Tinkerbell movies. Christine Chanitsworth played Rosetta. Raven Simone played Iridessa. Lucy Liu played Silver Mist. Angela Bartnes played Fawn. Mae Whitman played Tinkerbell. And you know what? Speaking of Mae Whitman, this person played in all the shows that I remember watching all these years. Of course, all the Tinkerbell movies. She also played as Katara in Avatar: The Last Airbender, the TV show. And I'm like, what in the world? So I was there, it was like, okay. You played Katara. After all these years. I'm like, okay. Also, welcome back from the ads. I don't think I'll ever get used to pronouncing Raven Simone's name right the way that you just did. Yeah, I always called her Raven Simone until I saw an interview and she said it's actually pronounced Raven Simone. I'm like, huh? And then when Lizzie Lohan, it's not Lizzie Lohan, it's Lindsay Lohan. And I'm like, huh? After, I always feel so bad pronouncing people's names wrong all the time. And when celebrities pronounce their actual name right, I'm like, oh, After all these years, and I forgot. I'm sorry. I didn't pronounce your name right at all. But hey, at least now we know. So it's definitely something to like learn. Okay, how is Tovlo pronounced? Someone help me. Isn't it called Tovlo? Tavlo? I can't remember actually. Hi Princess, welcome in. Taylor Lautner, his name isn't pronounced Lautner. Taylor Lautner? I'd still say Taylor Lautner, but it's probably pronounced different ways. Wait a minute, hold on. That's what I'm exactly. Did they not do that one? No, they haven't. Oh, I need to download Moonwood Mill. Moonwood Mill and Ravenwood. Okay, where's it at? Moonwood Mill. Glimmerbrook. Do I have Glimmerbrook already done? Yeah. Glimmerbrook is done. Moonwood Mill and what's the other one called? Ravenwood? Okay. Site no. You just watched some Raven Snow Nobody's podcast with her wife and it's pretty good. I have seen some clips on about their podcast and it's pretty interesting. Another day your phone is quiet, but for some reason today your family is blowing up your phone. Ooh, you got a party to go to? Okay, so I think for our next build, I'm going to map out where we're going to do our next build because I want to make a train station and I want to put it in Evergreen Harbor. You missed a couple streams, but I'm happy that you're back though. Happy to have you back. You're so bad at remembering names. It's one of the first things I mention when I'm introducing myself. Same. I have a command where it's it says I'm bad at pronouncing names, and if I pronounce your name wrong, please correct me, or if you have a nickname. Oh, Tuvalu. Oh no, Tuvalu. No, Tuvalu. Really? Wow. This last name is supposed to be sound like Taylor Lautner. Oh my, I'm learning so much. Oh my goodness, wow. Also, Poco, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Okay, we'll put our train station here. I think it'll be kind of a good little area since it already has train tracks. We'll make a nice little train station. We'll demolish this right here. I'm just planning out some stuff for our next build that we'll do in The Sims. So we'll do that here. Name this a train station. I'm gonna call it the Abandon. If I can spell. Abandon train station. I've been watching way too much The Last of Us, but that's not a bad thing. Oh, it's same as the last name. What's the last name people pronounce? Like Domantic? But it's pronounced Dominic. Oh yeah, Dominic. I mean, Dominic sounds easy to pronounce, I think. You needed someone else's reaction to, no, literally, like, how do you say that? No, like, I was like, tu velo. Hold on. Wait a minute. A part of me thinks this is like a random meme that happened like years ago. I think Megan Lee Stallion did like a random Instagram, I don't know, stream or whatever. And I think she had Tuvelo played one of her songs in the background and it became a meme. And I'm thinking to myself, wait just a minute here. Huh. Toodaloo? Willem Dafoe. I always thought it was just William. Oh, Willem Dafoe. I always call him like William Defoe.
It's Lautner.
It is.
Lautner. Hold on. Lautner. Lautner. Here it is.
So to everyone that is basically like me growing up, there's Taylor Lautner. Like, as you guys are walking in, someone in my house just goes, you know it's not Lautner, it's Lautner. Taylor?
It really is all my fault.
Yes, it is.
I spent
Maybe.
literally a decade just not correcting people. I don't know. Everybody decided it was Lautner, and I never stopped anybody. I never was just like, hey, it's Lautner. I even started calling myself Taylor Lautner. If I had to make like a dinner reservation, you like want to drop like the name, to get in.
We still do that.
Oh my gosh.
Say,
I can't. Lautner? We're out here mispronouncing celebrities' names for decades. I mean, to them, I mean, hey, you don't have to correct us. But at least now we know. Because sometimes my problem is like, I always feel like they're annoyed. One, at a lot of people who just don't pronounce their name right. And I'm like, I'm sorry. So, a lot of learning lessons for all of us, I think, that we just learned something new. And I feel like I knew it was Lautner, but I just always want to say Lautner because that's all I kind of knew for a long time. I'll make it a community space. Let's see. Community space, marketplace, maker space, community market where crafters and makers can sell wares and shoppers can browse them. A community garden, community space, a space filled with possibilities. I could probably do that. I think we'll make an abandoned train community space station. That will be what that is. I'm going to place this down just for that, so it's the main requirement. Yeah. And I don't think I've ever done a community space before in The Sims either. So, be something. Huckleberry Crow, welcome in. It's good seeing you. You relate to not pronouncing people's name. Your last name is tough to pronounce. Honestly, what are names? What are our names? You know? And you know what? I haven't listened to a lot of the Call Me Daddy podcast, but I've seen snippets here and there. When Ellen Pompeo was on it, loved it. So I see snippets. Anna Kendrick, loved it. There were so many good things. You're shy, and I can imagine just accepting the new name, but I guess that's why I'm not in movies and films. I'm a very shy person. My last name is very easy to pronounce. Works. Works. My last name is so easy. Honestly, what are names? Or where you live is a version of your name that has an S in it, and your name does not have the S, but everyone pronounces with an S. Interesting. Everyone spells my first name wrong sometimes. Well, not everyone, but some people do. It's either they do it with a V or an F, or replace the E with an A. I'm like, no. P-H-E-N. Hello. So it's very weird. But honestly, what's in a name? Shakespeare, probably. True. Oh, your first name is easy to pronounce, but everyone gets it wrong. See, if someone's signing a check or writing a check in my name, or writing a check with my name on it spelled correctly, or I'm gonna have you write it again, because sometimes the banks are a little bit picky and they don't like when things are misspelled. It's like, this check doesn't match your ID. I'm like, anywho, words are just made up. That's true. Words are just a bunch of chicken scratch. That makes no sense. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and actually end the stream for today, my friends. I will be back again tomorrow. Same time, same place. I'm gonna be playing The Sims 2, actually. We're gonna be playing The Sims 2 A to Z Baby Challenge. We're at 6 babies out of 26. And we have so much stuff to do in that challenge, or I'm gonna lose my mind. They got away with it though. True. Also, too, friends, I just uploaded a brand new video onto YouTube in case you all want to go watch it. If you ever need something to watch for the next 25 minutes or so, I just posted a build of our shell challenge. So if you want to go watch it, you can. I made a house for a food influencer in The Sims 4 for our shell challenge. And it's not due until May 30th, so if you wanted to do it, you still have a lot of time. They have like 10 days. It's a pretty easy small shell. Sia, I don't know why I read your message as like glue on free ZD. Like, I don't know how I read them. Like, glue on free ZD? Like, who was that? But you said gluten free ZD lasagna bake. It's time for me to go to bed, and it's only 1 p.m. Anyway, we're gonna go raid my good friend. Oh my gosh. Ooh, you know what? Let's go raid my good friend Dizzy Miss Lizzie. Yeah, Dizzy Miss Lizzie is currently fundraising for St. Jude and has an ongoing donation match going on right now, and is currently trying to have an alien baby for the Not So Berry challenge, the yellow gen. So generation 3, Not So Berry, and trying to have an alien baby and fundraising for St. Jude. We love that. We love that. OUK samples and everything. The detective was like, I don't want to sound like I don't do my job, but no, literally. But totally understandable. But thank you all for hanging out. I will see you all tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central for some A to Z baby challenge. If not, I will see you all whenever I see you all. But enjoy the rest of your day and have fun and stay safe. Goodbye.